And we are definitely not live.
Welcome back to the Chromosome 2 podcast, people. Today we got a lot of things to talk about, and it's going to be fun.
It's going to be epic.
Epic. Yeah, man. Is that the 30-second mark?
I don't know. No, we're 20 seconds.
We're 20 seconds on.
No,
We got to cook it a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
Still
How's
cooking.
the intro going?
I looked at it.
You don't like it?
I did look at it. I haven't got around to like.
If you think we
with it
shouldn't use it, we shouldn't use it. But
Well, who knows? Maybe it just played. Maybe it just played. And these people got to experience.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know yet. Yeah.
Maybe that was the permanent one, and I'll stop making little fucking shitty edit ones.
I mean, I like those. Those,
No,
have
those
a
are
little
fine
bit of character
too.
to them.
Yeah.
It's like it's something I could edit, and it would take less time than trying to like make a permanent one.
Yeah.
Because I want the permanent one to look cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice intro. The song too, I don't know who the song belongs to. It's like some dude by himself. Or,
Yeah, if it's SoundCloud, then like honestly,
no,
I'll
it's not
probably-
even on that.
Really?
I couldn't. There's no other videos I can find on YouTube of that song.
Well, typically, funk usually takes a FHONK.
Yeah.
They take people from SoundCloud, like some of their.
Oh,
their
they bring
songs
in some of their-
yeah,
they
and
like?
they add a beat to it and
Oh.
everything. So
Okay, that might be what it is then. Okay.
I just gotta look up the legality on using it, like whether it's Creative Commons or not.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing too.
Otherwise,
Because
we do
It'd
need
be nice
to
to
get in
give
contact
credit.
with them.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get the contact. Hey, we want to use your
We
your
want
song.
to use.
Yeah.
We want to use it for the intro, like 20 seconds or 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Is
If I think an intro 30 seconds just should be long enough. That's long enough.
gets us past the little cursing thing too, so we don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
another way to use it too.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about like my random outbursts.
I think
your
I'm just
Tourette's.
tasting. I'm tasting
my
blood
Tourette's.
in my mouth. I think that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good for the body.
You just had
I'm a vampire.
a dentist appointment, or
Yeah, he did have a dentist appointment. I
A
can tell you
dental
that much.
appointment. Hey, that's like the guy from Norway. Dental appointment. He'd be smacking somebody in the face.
so.
Hey, by the way, you're welcome for that. I helped you today.
You didn't do shit, man.
What are you talking about? I have these right here. I pulled it out.
While we're on the topic of dentists, and you're showing off the trophy you got,
Yeah, it's gross.
I think we could take this time to do a little derail because
Yeah?
on a whim.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Look at that.
Well, you better pop it back in there, dude.
yeah.
Oh, look at that hole.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that.
Yeah, I almost don't want to take a photo of that
It's
and
like,
put it on
what
the
the
screen.
fuck, dude? Like, what is all this black shit?
It's rot, dude.
Oh my god.
It was in your mouth.
Yeah, because I remember I was able to put a toothpick in here and take out like
Oh.
bubble gum.
Ah.
I had bubble gum in there. I was like, oh, that's not supposed to be in there. And like food, the bubble gum helped take the food out. It kind of grabbed onto it and pulled it out.
Fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know it was this fucking bad.
But on a whim,
Christ Almighty.
me and Mr. Squirtungus Man here,
Mm-hmm.
with my roommate, we
Yeah.
watched Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Which what's that guy's name? I thought it was Steve Martin was his name. in the
Bill
notes.
Murray.
Bill Murray shows up. That's
Yeah,
the part
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
talk about. But it's Steve Martin is the dentist from that movie.
Yes. Yeah.
And I thought it was like I don't like dentists, but I like the one I got now. But
Yeah.
I just bad experiences as a child made me just fucking hate going to him. But
damn.
he was the best depiction I've seen. It was like I like inflicting pain on people. And then the fucking Bill Murray showed up. He's being fucking like he's a slut for the dentist pain. He's just,
Yeah.
God, I only have one gripe about it. That scene though is just that when he's spitting out the gauze at the end, it's all just perfectly clean gauze.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, dude,
the-
he was
Oh.
rooting around your mouth with crazy made up tools, dude. You should have some fucking red 40 dye on them fucking pieces of gauze or something. Come on.
Oh, look at that. So you can actually see
Oh,
Dude, he's still digging in the tooth.
the top. The this is a molar, right? So
Yeah.
the premolars. We have less premolars than all the studies have been doing.
I thought it was
So
more premolars.
there's a Y. What happens is that what changed also from I forget what species, but it turns into there you go. It was when the New World monkeys went to South America. Their molar was like cut kind of in half, like a little mound, like a little valley in the center, and ours turned into a Y section. And so ours changed. The actual teeth design actually changed too because of the constant like eating hard stuff like nuts, and then eating soft like fruits and stuff. And so maybe the premolar changed, but the molar might have changed also. I'm not sure which one, but they could see like there's a Y section. I was like, oh, there's a Y section right there. There it is, right there.
Right there.
I saw it on my studies.
Yeah, they'll have to get some nasty close-up pictures of that and put it.
It's yeah. I'm like, God damn it! Like the black stuff must have been inside the gums. Like, fuck.
That's
dude.
why you got to floss and get all that shit clean. Otherwise, it's bad times.
Mm-hmm.
I have fucking like bad dreams where I'm like fucking like my teeth are falling out in the dream.
Oh my God!
Like that's almost a way I can tell it's a dream now. It's like a fucking tooth falls
Yeah,
out.
and
And
maybe-
okay, yeah, I'm dreaming.
Maybe we should take care of my teeth.
It feels like my and we're gonna bring up that dream segue real quick. Just dreaming about it. Sometimes it feels. Yeah, there we go. It feels like your teeth are shattering and you're just like puking out a lot of like little tooth shards and all that type of stuff. You ever had that happen in a dream or?
I had butt teeth.
Okay, all right. Let's move on.
Teeth in your butt. You know.
Let's move on.
You guys, so this, because we did the interview last podcast, which was a good one. It was a very, very good one with Sergeant.
Rockstar. I think we just called him Sergeant.
Sergeant? Whoops.
That's okay. That's okay. It's censored.
So Sergeant,
Yeah,
he's in
Sergeant.
Vietnam.
Sergeant Rockstar.
Sergeant Rockstar.
Sergeant Rockstar.
Because
Yeah, so that was a good. That was good, man. That was really good.
a geologist badass that went to Vietnam.
Yeah. He has rock tumblers.
Rock tumblers.
Rock
Yeah,
tumblers.
it helps him fall asleep.
So that was good. It was nice to just focus on him and like he kind of put me when he was telling me the story. I don't know if I said it to him. Put me there. I don't know if I said that.
I think he did. I'm not too sure.
Like put me there. Like when you're there, what's it like? Because I really got the impression. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I kind of know what that's like a little bit because of going into the field, but going into the field for months, weeks at a time, and like, oh man, yeah, that
The
sucks.
closest experience I have to that was like Boy Scouts, where you go
Yeah.
out for a weekend. Like, so I can't even like imagine.
I imagine it's longer.
Like
That's what I was
months.
saying. That's when I was in Fort Hood, for example, we didn't get to shower for days, right? So when we did come in, we got lucky, and I would go to the showers, and we only had like 2, maybe 3 pairs of uniforms, right? So what I do is I would take my boots off, keep my socks on, keep everything on, take my hat out. I take my hat on too, actually. I didn't have a hat. I think I had the top hat. And then so basically go in there with the cover, just take my boots off, go straight into the shower, fully uniformed, with the hot water on,
Oh yeah, for
and then put the water, like the shampoo, on my cap, and then squish it, and then rinse it out, and then put it aside. And then with the uniform on, put shampoo in my armpits
Oh my
of
God.
the uniform too, and
Yeah.
the crotch and everything. Just do everything like washing the uniform. We were on it. Take the jacket off, rinse it out. After you've done all that, take your pants off, rinse it out. I've done that, and then with your brown shirt and your underwear, same thing. Put the soap on that, like you're scrubbing yourself. So I'm washing my clothes and taking a shower at the same time. So that when
Never done that before.
that was the simplest, easiest way to do it was to do it that way. And then one time I got naked, I took my socks off, cleaned the socks off and everything. And before you knew it, I had everything cleaned somewhat better than it was before. Let it dry, right, in the sun. And then once I got out of the shower after I finished taking the shower, put new clothes on, and I had a new set of uniform. And then let those uniforms dry, leave that for number 3. Now it's number 1. Put that at the end of the rotation. And every time I go in, I'd do the same thing. And people saw me doing that. I was like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm washing my clothes. What the fuck? Figure it out, man. That's how I kept my clothes clean, and it kept me clean after like days being in the field. And that's what I learned from that. Like when I was in the National Guard and I did this, we never really had time. You didn't really have to do that in the regular Army. When I was National Guard, we were in North Fort Hood, and we go to like North. There's Fort Hood's a big giant base, and South Fort Hood is where everyone's kind of known for. I forget what the town is. God damn it, I forget the town that's there. But anyway, Killeen, there you go. So North Fort Hood was in between the North and South Fort Hood was a big impact area. That's where the bombs hit and everything, and ranges and stuff like that. Some navigations on the side. And we were in North Fort Hood, and we would basically sleep out on a fucking concrete slab. Like we were at base, and we go into the field for a week or whatever, and come back. And this is like, we would only be for, I think it was for, 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. We would be in the field for 2 weeks. And so in those 2 weeks, half in between, you get in to take a shower or whatever and get ready to do stuff and go back out. That's what we do. So we would play bad guys for the Fort Hood units that were there, Fourth ID and First Cav, and we had a First Cav patch actually too. We were lucky to have one. That's how we did it back then. So when he was telling me those stories, it kind of reminded me of all that. I was like, yeah, those were fun. When you're young, you can do that. Do it if you had a chance. But like it sucks too. But it's always like you tried, and you've done the Boy Scouts, so it's like you know what it's like. You kind of have an idea.
I wouldn't say I know what it's like.
But for a weekend out there, it's not bad. That's fun. That's
I can
actually fun.
imagine.
I don't know what it's like either, but I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Especially if I have like access to like firewood and all that type of stuff. I
Yeah.
would totally enjoy that.
I'm already thinking about it. Like my apartment's gonna smell like damp and gross now because I'm gonna have to try that method of washing your clothes while you shower. Like at least once.
That's how I did it. So go back in time, and this time we since we skipped one of these, now I can do two of them, which is kind of cool. And a lot of interesting things are coming out of this. So we're gonna cover two. And it's if I can pronounce this properly, homonidia and homonini.
Homonini.
You're such a homo ninny.
So another word, like the first H is right. That was hominoidea, which is hominids. Hominidia, which is, God dang, I'm saying it wrong. Hominoidea, hominidia, hominin. God dang it, these are hard. And hominini. There you go. I was gonna go. Yeah, it's just really funny how they put all this. So these two is homininia and hominini. The ones I'm going to cover. Previously, 2 episodes ago, I covered hominidia, and the way it's spelled is like no idea. The way it's spelled.
Homie, no idea.
Homie, no idea.
No idea. I got that from some girl who covers this too. Some sexy blonde chick.
Nice.
So now we're starting off. So from the hominids to the homininia, 5.4 million years have passed. And so now we're at the hominin, and they're at 12.4 million BC. And this is a subfamily of hominin. Now, this is the first one we're going to cover. So then by this time, they're in Europe. They've expanded out to Europe. And so in episode 5 or 4, when we talked, I forget when it was, those guys are arguing like, humans came out of Europe.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So now you can say, I would say, at least, maybe I would say, about 12 million years ago. Yeah, we were there. As a monkey-looking dude. So the one thing is uniquely identifying fingerprints. If you look at any of the apes, and this includes gibbons, orangutans, gorillas, chimpanzees, and bonobos, and us, we have fingerprints. They have so
that this is when we developed fingerprints.
It's in that time that they start because of the great apes and great apes, and now it's into homininin, right? It's basically they have fingerprints. So it's like like that is a thing to where like they have fingerprints like us, and so this is the uniquely identifying fingerprints. At this time too, increasing grasslands, the savannas increased through Asia through Africa, so trees started to and so it kind of there's a mixture between on all fours being in trees to be bipedal and fours and jumping in no trees. So that's kind of happening a little bit in between. For millions of years, that's happening. Now let's see here. Okay, so the split in this particular hominin or homininia, in that split, there's the
Ramapithecus.
And that's basically that particular family are the orangutans. Those are the ones that turn into the orangutans, right? And this is where I say this is where Bigfoot come from, right? That's why I'm saying that, right? So, and it's also
Dryopithecid.
so that's the species that's there. And these basically equal to the great apes in the human line, right? So the new, let's see here. So what happens is that you have this particular branch. This is at 12 million years, and hominin, right? They spread out from their Africa, and they spread out, and they get into Europe, and they get into Asia. And when they get into Asia, they start changing, and those it turned into the orangutans. That's the Rama. It's almost like Indian too. Ramapidid.
Ramapidid.
Something like that's what they're called. I'll show them maybe what it means. And then us turned into the homininia. That turns into those, right? That's us. Yeah, it's really hard to say. So new model of locomotion. So this, okay, what ends up happening too is that it's called the extended limb clambering. And this is how they basically walk in the trees, they're swinging of their arms and swinging of their feet. They start to notice that there's a rhythm to it. They can, this is pattern that they like. This is what they're doing. This is how they're walking. That's what they're calling it.
Okay.
Now what happens when they're moving like this or moving in trees and in ground, it creates a broad thorax, which is their chest area, long lumbar spine, which is their back, and extended hips and knees, and their bipeds and extended. They're basically their arms are elongated and fully extended to forelimbs, and then all the apes. So basically, they start basically growing. The constant swinging and jumping and moving around. They're little tiny, but they're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. They're getting bigger muscles. Their bodies are growing bigger, and they're able to just basically like I seen a spider monkey how they move around really fast. Like they're this is like like when we see Planet of the Apes like that, like how they're climbing really fast and like they did basically would beat us. And that's what's happening. They're basically changing. That's where this extended limb clambering, that's what clambering comes from. So they labeled that. Okay, so the next thing happens is Danavis combines the additions of bipeds. And it's okay. Apes provide a model for a common essence for great apes and the humans. Okay, so that. I'm going to have to sit forward on this. So they're basically spreading out. The earth is getting drier. The deserts are increasing, the snows are increasing, and the water levels are dropping a little bit. And so, remember when fruits were now seasonal, basically, and they've gotten rid of, now they're getting gout because they eat too much sugar. So they're starting to spread out, and when they're spread out, they start changing. That's when they're out there, and so that's when you can say basically that I believe our lineage that we descend from is in Europe at this time, and they're roughly in Spain. Now, I actually found. Like, this is what they look like. They look really cool looking, and they're getting to the point to where they're 40 pounds now. They're bigger, and
Bulking.
They are in Spain, so they're Hispanic. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
So y'all are España. Y'all are Spanish, and didn't even realize it.
Yeah, doesn't Hispanic
12 million years.
I'm pretty sure Hispanic just means you speak Spanish, doesn't it? Or,
No, Hispanic is like anything Spanish descent.
okay,
it's
maybe
mixed.
I'm misremembering.
Yeah,
that.
it could be a language too. I don't know. Yeah,
I thought that was what it was. The unifier there is like Hispanic comes in, you just speak Spanish. I thought that.
no, it's
wrong.
it's of España descent, basically. That means. So this guy is actually in Spain. So after this, 4.7 million years later, you have homininin, and this is at 7.6 million BC. Now. Okay, so now we're getting the tribe. Now, before that, it was the subfamily, and before that was a family. It was a family of hominids, and it goes into the subfamily of hominin, right? And this is more in Europe. And then the next one after that is homininin, and that's the tribe of homininin. And this is where it's Pania, and humans, which is the chimps and us. Now we're down to the chimps and us now. Now, where they're at, I could probably say this is where I think they're at mainly, but okay, a lot. This is where you talk about DNA now. This is where it gets crazy, right? So the first one was kind of boring. The homininae, they're noticing they're changing, they're bigger and bigger, but then 4.7 million years later, or at 7.6, the tribe of chimpanzees and humans. So Pania is our brother tribe, basically. So anything that's chimpanzee and bonobo is our brother tribe. Now, this is where if you look at chimpanzees, it's almost like another person with the way they are. So they don't just look superficially like us. They are fundamentally like us. The things they do. That's what's different. They have the same muscles, same bones, like us. The same, but different shapes and stuff. Now, there's about the pelvis. Yeah, the pelvis bone. I was going to talk about that. So then, okay, they have perception is the same. They see, they hear, they smell, and they touch. The same perceptions we have. And that's where the stoned ape theory kind of idea too. Like they were probably doing shrooms, and eventually maybe our lineage did more shrooms than theirs or something, right?
It was just a battle of who could consume the most
Who could- yeah.
shrooms.
When these particular chimpanzees, Pania, which is pan, and it becomes chimpanzees. When they're babies, they play and they socialize just like us, and they laugh when you tickle them.
See that?
They laugh.
Okay.
And so there's one particular chimpanzee, Kanza, Kanzi, Kanzi, can understand English and use lexicograms to speak. Like when they put a certain sound of an English, you could say, put a symbol to it, and you can actually respond from those symbols, and it could create English.
Yeah, I've seen the gorillas that know sign language and
Yes.
other forms like that. Yeah.
So that's crazy. The gorillas can do it too. Chimpanzees can do the same thing. So it's there. The spark of intelligence, the soul is there. They have it too. So what was the other thing? Okay. They share tools and food. Remember we talked about how they don't really work together, but they do watch each other like monkey see, monkey do. Do they share tools and they share food? And most of the tools are for food. They dig in the ground to get a grub, whatever they dig in the ground to.
Or smash stuff with rocks. Yeah.
They usually smash a nut, and you'll see like pictures of. I think the previous episode we're showing pictures of where there you see a little macaque, a little spider monkey, which are New World monkeys, smashing. They can do it too. So even the New World monkeys, the filarine, they have tools. They're in the Stone Age too because they're using tools to crack nuts. Okay, they hug. They definitely do that. They pat each other in the back. Congratulations. And they hold hands and they kiss. Chimpanzees do this. It's fucking weird.
Are we talking about like bonobos specifically, or?
Well, bonobos, I get the whole other thing about bonobos.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like they do more than just kiss. Like,
Okay, okay. Let's get back to ask me about the bonobos, how
Gotcha.
I disapprove of their race.
Jesus. I'll put a tack of that. I'll hang on to that.
Okay, so they definitely have emotions. That's for damn sure. And they have rage.
Yeah.
Okay, you ever heard of the Gamba chimpanzee war?
No, but I can kind of piece together what that entails.
So this is the first. There's actually back in the 70s. Oh man, we might have to pause it here. There's. I'll wait till he gets back. So it's Gamba, Japanese. No, not chimpanzee. There's actual a wiki on it. I wanted to read it out, but probably just like here it is. Read it here. Read it. But this is it happened in 70. It happened for 4 years.
They're documenting it for 4 years?
Yes. Okay, so Gambi, I think it's called Jamba. No, Gambi. Jombe. Chimpanzee War. It lasted 4 years. And then it was in Africa, and it was in Kenya. That's where it happened. 4 years. And there was two distinct chimpanzee groups, and they were killing each other. They were fucking wiping each other out. And it was just insane. So that's like that. Because, like I said, they hug, they pat each other in the back, they hold hands, they kiss, they have emotions, they have rage. They definitely have rage. Okay, then, so basically, what we know about taxonomy. Now, taxonomy is a ranking of, like I've been doing basically from the beginning to here. That's taxonomy. That's what that is. And fossil morphology is basically looking at skulls and seeing how they move or how they change over time. Like I remember how the bones. Remember those two bones I was telling you? How the two bones are not. These two bones are together, and these are not. And then these start moving together. These move out of the way. Like the whole morphology of the bone structure, it starts to move. So these two. What we know about taxonomy and taxonomy, I think that's how you say it, and fossil morphology, is basically confirmed by whole genome of every single ape species. Now, this is where, because we see taxonomy, we understand that how they're ranking, how they evolve. Then we see the morphology of the skulls. Complete whole genome sequences of every single ape, going from, not including monkeys, you could do monkeys too, but from ape, from gibbons to orangutans to gorillas to chimpanzees, bonobos, and us. It is like confirm, yes, we are related to them. Not descended from them, related to them. And the DNA shows that. Now, what's really neat is the seeing the morphology and seeing the taxonomy, these full genome sequences backs that up. It confirms it. So here, was confirmed by whole genomes by every single. Okay. Now the way, all the way, okay, it's all the way back to hominoidea, which is basically the apes. Hominoidea is the apes. Now, the only thing I see with that, which is not too big of a problem, but the molecular clock. Now, the molecular clock is dealing with the DNA stuff, right? Now, the idea of the molecular clock is how we can see the genome of chimpanzees and every one of them. We see us too, and we sequence it, and it's like, oh my God, they're actually connected. What time? That's a problem. They don't know exactly. Now they can use morphology and the fossil record, and they can somewhat guess where it's at. And the DNA shows that, but the timing is a little off sometimes. And it's actually pretty damn close to it. Now, this is how I did my DNA when I was looking at the I1 to DF29 and going on, and basically to my cousin and how we're related. The fact that they can actually put a timetable to the mutation of the Y chromosome, I was like, what? How? I don't know how they do it. So they can give you a time. That's how we were able to find out that this lineage of family members that are here and mine, we have a common grandpa going back to 1523. That's how we can tell, because of the morphology or the morphing of the Y chromosome, how it changes a little bit. Mm-hmm. So by looking at these full genomes of every one of these species, they can somewhat guess where it's at. Now, those numbers are a little off from the fossil record. Now, the fossil record, that's the only problem I have with it, because I don't know which one to go with exactly, because I don't know where to find those numbers exactly, and they're kind of millions of years off sometimes. And maybe they're actually right. Who the hell knows? But it all depends on how you count the mutation rate of the Y chromosome or mitochondria, whatever you're counting, because that differs too. Because if you're just going to cover the Y chromosome, the mitochondria is going to be totally different. It's going to be a totally different number too. Okay, here on the molecular clock. Okay, the molecular clock is a small issue, not too big, but it has consistently, fairly matched fossil record, and that's backed with absolute dates determined by radiometric. God damn, I can't read that word. I have to take this part out. Radiometricality.
Radiometricality.
Can you read what's that word right there? Damn it! It says radio. You can't read it either.
No.
God damn it!
Fuck off.
No one can read. Can you read that? So basically, that's what does it. You see where it says radio?
Radiometric refers to the measurements related
Yes.
to the intensity or energy of electromagnetic
So that
radiation.
Got it. So what that does basically is that the radio, whatever they were met or whatever, that actually they can carbon date ground layers by the half-life of certain radiation from the ground. And it's not just carbon based. Carbon based is one. That's everyone talks shit about carbon based, but
I know
there's other ones.
dating. I know
Yes,
that.
there's different ones. Now, the one they use is more accurate. This is what they're talking about. So when they measure level like dirt layers, they can to give you a time for that, right?
Yeah.
That is constant all the time around the world. They can say, where's this at? I think this is so and so. Once they link that layer with dirt, they can link it to another part of the world at the same time too.
I think it has to do with like volcanic activity,
Yeah.
because they can measure like the ash particles.
Yeah, and there was an ash layer in Africa where they're able to measure, and it was at 4.4 million years, and they were able to basically link it up with another species of human, pretty much, and then guess it's right about here. So there's one they found a skeleton, and they found this skeleton, and it has like really broad brow ridges. And they said, well, they're not really sure if it's the ancestor to gorillas, chimpanzees, or humans. We just don't know where because there's only a skull. There's no body to show where it fits in the tree, basically. And so this radio dating basically is pretty damn accurate. It's been consistent all the time, and that's why they say they based on that measurement links up with the genome. Almost. Okay. So it's you get to, when I say in about 50 or 100 years, they'll be able to tell you exactly what year this thing was born, when it was out of the ground, where it died. They're able to figure that out probably. Now, this is okay. There's the other thing too about the body of the chimpanzee, how our bodies are changing to hominini, right? Hominini, this is around 7 million years later on. When ends up happening? Have you ever seen like the pelvis? You ever seen the pelvis? How it has where the mother, like has a hole in the center where the mother has a big mix of babies, and then the leg bones are attached to the side. So that little, I forget what that bone's called, but that bone is basically
Cervix?
the cervix. Yeah, you can.
The cervix is in the vagina.
That's what you are.
I think the coccyx is like your ass bone. I might
Yes,
be wrong.
like the hip bones, bones, like that part, right? So for us, it's almost like a bowl, right? And if you look at the center part, the hole in the center, that's basically when you see one as a female, a human, like that, the baby has to go through that. The baby's head has to go through there, right? So that's incredibly painful. You can see how that little hole there that's where the baby comes out. So this thing, when you see it in chimpanzees or you see it in other species, it's more like this at an angle, where it's just hanging there like this. And the reason why is because they're on all fours. And so when humans start basically getting to where they're only on bipedal, that changes to where it comes like a bowl shape. It actually changes. And the bones on the bottom of the legs, from the hip bones to the knee bones, they're more of like a triangle, right? For humans. And for chimpanzees, they're spread out because they're on all fours. So that right there, that bone was missing, was crushed beyond repair, pretty much, but put together of that particular skull. So they couldn't tell, well, the way it looks, the morphology says this is definitely around this time. It could be the ancestor, but we don't know which one. So we'll just leave it at that. And so unless they found a pelvis bone or something like that, and they could say, oh, this is probably from here. And they could tell. And when you have one, when you have a chimpanzee one, it's more like this, like an angle. And you see the human one is more like this, like a bowl almost. Like it's really neat looking too. It's like, oh my God. Like those are the kind of things you didn't really know. And then their chest bone, their rib cage, because we're standing upright, the rib cage is more boxy, right? And then for monkeys, it's more like a tree shape. It comes down at an angle because
So we're on the body of this skeleton. You got the sacrum and you got the coccyx. Got whatever.
Coccyx.
Coccyx. You got the hip bone, pelvic girdle. That's what it's called.
Pelvic girdle.
hip bone. Basically, these two things here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the hip bone, the pelvic
That
girdle.
pelvic girdle. Yeah, so that whole thing there, you'll show him. That thing is for us like a bowl, and we see the hole in between is where the baby goes through.
Okay, man.
So that's when I saw that. I was like, wow, those are things I'm picking up on when I see a bone now. I was like, oh, that's from a monkey. And I could tell, or that's from a chimpanzee. No, that's human.
I should save this. This is from the Britannica. So
I need to get me
Okay.
a skeleton hooker. A hooker skeleton.
Now we're gonna talk about wee-wees.
Now we're talking.
Monkey wee-wees. Okay, so
Hi, Mom.
it's called it's called a penile bone.
Okay, hold up, buddy. Listen, I had several doctors have to convince me there's not a bone in there, all right? And you're not
Okay.
going to go telling me there's a bone in there.
So you know what? It's funny how they showed a picture of a penile bone of a macaque. And that's funny. Macaque.
Macaque's penal bone.
Macaque. So a little macaque is a New World monkey, right? And they have a literal bone in their wee-wee.
They don't
And
do Viagra.
So penile bone of the macaque. They show a picture of it. And it says monkeys and apes have it. Now, monkeys, again, the bigger family is monkeys, which includes us.
Yep.
The monkeys are the New World monkeys. You put them aside. Now it's apes. Now these apes some of these apes have this bone, this
That's
wee
terrifying.
bone, right? Monkeys have it and apes have it. But
What if you break your wee bone?
The more fun time for you.
Oh no.
So the hominini, right? The hominini, the fulcrum, as they call it.
Fulcrums. This is fucking sci-fi right now. Quit fucking with me.
I'm serious. So in hominini, us and chimpanzees, the fulcrum is reduced. It's not even there because we got meat.
Got meat.
So the guy, I'll show you the guy who had the video for this. The guy is amazing. He's an atheist, right? And he talks about this stuff, and he goes into way more detail. Now, there's still more. I got a lot more. This is
Ape wiener bones.
okay.
That's the title of this episode.
Now
Ape
going-
wiener bones.
No,
Monkey wee wees. So, okay, they always say too, like, oh, we're like 99% chimpanzee, right? Like, whatever.
Like 50% banana too. I don't take any
yeah,
of those seriously.
I think they're real. No, it's not 99%. It's more. It's how do I? Okay, 96% of it is identical. That 4%, that 3% left over, it's there too. Chimpanzees have it, but it's rearranged and moved around
Redundant
differently.
DNA. Yeah.
Yes, it's moved around differently. So it's more like, why does he have a
I
plastic?
don't know. That's from the mic adapter thing.
No.
It's my dime bag.
So basically, I wanted to put this up because this is what the guy said. The 1% number comes from an examination of only the protein coding DNA regions of the two genomes, and only include the heritable single nucleus. I'm a retard. Hold on. Okay, it ignores the so basically. So I'm going to cut this part out too. But basically, 96% of it is identical to chimpanzees. The only difference is that it's just rearranged differently. So in layman's, basically, it's just rearranged differently, but it's almost identical. Okay. So like to a mouse, like the reason why we use mice for experiments, they call them knockout mice. Knockout mice, they call them that because they're clones of the same mouse almost, and I don't know. I forgot. When I was doing that movie, I was calling them knockout mice, like they're a SEAL team.
I'm pretty sure their cells are also modified in some way to be more like human cells as well.
I know it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't understand how you go about doing that, but with CRISPR, anything's possible. I've seen them grow an ear on a rat.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? Now we're getting
Organ
to
farming, dude. That'll be cool.
Yeah, it's just really, really weird stuff, right? And so the other thing, now, when you talk about the idea was basically, is it possible? So now we know that we're about 96%, and that's the whole genome that's been done. Basically, you can see that. Yeah, it's more like 96%. And I'm going to say what this guy's saying because that makes more sense. I've heard 99, like no, that's crazy. I've heard 97. He said 96 because this reason, and I was okay. I buy that. I understand that part because to put it in layman for me to understand it also. That made more sense because it took me a while to understand. Like, still to this day, it's really hard for me to understand the whole. How do you figure out the time and the mutation of the? I don't know. How do you figure out what haplogroup? I don't know. All I am getting the answers, and I try to figure out as much as I can. Now, when you have one of the lines going to be humans and the one's going to be chimpanzees. So we're back in Africa again. Now, what ends up happening is that when you have two species that get separated, same species that get separated, right? And over time, they start to kind of change because the food is different and the area is different, right? And they start basically drifting off from each other. They're different, right? Now, what ends up happening later on is that sometimes, now this also applies to, remember we were saying, I said earlier, there's like 40 different species of this one, and there's like 20 of this one like that. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of banging going on in between them, right? That's what's happening.
Interbreeding.
Right, interbreeding. No, what they're saying is that a human cannot have sex with a chimpanzee because it won't.
That won't stop me from trying.
That's not physically possible, right?
I'll prove you wrong. Joking.
So the thing is,
am I?
So like, that's when you watch like Star Trek and you have a human and a Vulcan, and they have
an ugly ass baby.
No, they have a half. Spock is half human, half Vulcan.
Pointy ass ears. Leonard Nimoy looking ass.
So like it's like for someone, it's like, wait, how is that spermia? How do you do that? You know, this is impossible, right? So that's kind of the idea. So a chimpanzee, no, it's not possible. But there is suspicion that they didn't do sex or anything like that. But they basically got DNA of human and chimpanzee and mixed it and made one.
Oh,
Now there's rumor.
Chimera.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you've
'cause
heard of that?
I have, but it's mainly like when I'm like 3 a.m. bored and drunk, and I look at some like Alex Jones crazy raving. They're making human gorilla chimeras, and they're going to use them in war.
So this one's called Oliver, the Humanese. Is one of the 3 rumored hybrids, and that's a picture of him right there. He's just walking. I'll get a better picture of him later, but that's what he looks like. It's him.
That's terrifying, but
Yes.
he got his dick out.
He's just walking around.
He's just walking around with his dick out. Why can't I do
Okay,
that?
so
Rock out with your cock out.
this was okay. We haven't gotten to humans yet, dude.
But if this is anything to the show, I can't wait till we do.
This is crazy. So I say so that now we're brother. Here's my brother. You know, humans and chimpanzees. My brother. Here's my brother tribe, right? That kind of thing. And this just happening now. It's possible to make a hybrid, which you think there is. Now, this also goes into what this idea of them separating for a long time, for millennia, and then coming back into each other and bumping into each other and making babies. That was happening since the get-go. That's why there's like 4 different species and this and that, 20 this and here, 20 there, whatever it is. Now, in more modern terms, and Neanderthal and Denisovans, right? So the Homo erectus is later on. Homo erectus is an example of how they can breed with each other. It's too far away. We can't breed with chimpanzees. It's no, don't do it. So, but when Homo erectus expanded throughout Africa and then went out into Asia and Europe, those two, I don't know what happens to the ones in Asia, but the ones in Europe turned into the Neanderthals. And then from the Neanderthals, one split off and became the Denisovans. The Homo erectus that was here in Africa turned into us, modern humans. That's what happened. Then we went into the Levant. We bumped into the Nephilim,
The giants.
the giants, and then we bumped into the Neanderthal, and we were able to make babies. Because what the hell?
What was that?
I forgot to turn down the Windows sounds. My bad. Oop, rare editor.
So they're able to have babies, and that's what the spark happened, right? At 70,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, something happened there. We'll get, but that's what I'm saying. Now we get into how you make cats, how you make dogs, how you make horses, how you make piggies, how you make cows.
Look, I can't fuck all of those things.
No,
okay?
don't do that. But I'm saying like the idea of breeding them back into each other or separating them and making a hybrid of some kind. You know, any kind of dog, like a Boykin Spaniel. A Boykin Spaniel can actually fetch a rock underwater. Okay? That's what a Boykin Spaniel, Spaniel.
What the fuck is a Boykin Spaniel?
One that can dunk underwater and pick up rocks and bring them back.
I don't know what that word
I
means.
don't- No, that Boykin is one and Spaniel's another, and they mix them
Boykin?
together, and you have a Boykin
Oh, you're
Spaniel.
talking about words. I was thinking, like, is this an animal? What
Yeah, it's a
fucking-
dog.
It's
No,
a
I'm sorry.
dog?
Yeah, it's a dog. So I'm
Okay.
saying like these you have cats doing it, the people are doing with cats, because all dogs come from wolves, right? That's the idea. So this is they come back into each other.
When I can have a steak and a chicken burger, a steak chicken burger, without shredding both the animals in different blenders. I
Yes.
can have one animal.
That
and
would be
blend one.
amazing.
Oh, with a pig in there too. Ooh, mixing all the meats. All the primary food groups.
So this one was really really good. Where it talked about monkey wee-wees, and then talking about a genome.
Dude, I'm gonna be looking for that bone forever now.
I'll show you the picture. I got it. Here it is, buddy. Here it is.
I don't fucking look at monkey wieners. I look at enough monkey wieners.
I was just like, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do this today because of my fucking tooth being pulled out today.
Yeah, I was really thinking you're gonna call it off.
No, I gotta talk about monkey wee-wees because
I understand. You're on a mission.
I want to miss it, damn it. Yeah, so it's a really and the part till next episode. We did 2 of them today. Hominine, and now we get into the next one, and I'm not even going to pronounce it. That's when it happens. That's when it happens, dude. Dude, man, monkey weavers,
Freaking
dude.
monkey wieners.
Hey.
Monkey weavers.
Discord.
Discord?
What happened in Discord?
Why did it pop up?
Oh yeah, dude, totally pop up. You know, we're just having a casual conversation. You know, a little bit ago about Discord.
So the rumor is that Discord's going to go public.
What? What does that mean?
So the biggest issue the Discord has right now is that it's not really like when it first came out. I thought there's a catch to this, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on what the catch is / was is that it's spyware. So they would give out the freeware, like and you could pay for Nitro if you wanted eventually or early on. There wasn't like really anything with Nitro other than like universal emojis. You could use different servers emojis on different ones. And that was about the only thing that was different. But.
With Nitro, you can send like bigger.
Bigger messages, bigger file size. So basically, you get more cloud access to the Discord cloud, whatever.
Is it bad news or good news? Is it a little bit of both?
Half and half. It's good for anybody who has Nitro because they've been expanding that and making features and more usability and stuff to add to make you want to buy Nitro. I never will because I don't pay for it. But that's part of the problem there is that there's always going to be like fucking freeloaders like me. There's like this software. It's like, oh, this works. I use it to like as a cloud transfer between like my laptop and my phone. So it's great for that.
Yeah.
But the idea that if it's going public, it means that there's going to be a share price attached to it, which it could be good or bad depending on how they've monetized. The way they've been slipping ads in for like the last year on the desktop version, and they're going to be rolling out ads on the mobile as well.
Really?
Yeah. You know there's advertising? I didn't either, but apparently all the stuff they advertise for like Nitro Cosmetics and shit like that is advertised.
Oh, no, I've seen those. Never mind.
Yeah, but it's like they're selling ads to themselves, so how can they even calculate that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Their idea is that they're going to make Discord profitable now that they've garnered such a huge user base and you have all your friends and like games and shit you linked on their servers, that if they do make it to where it's full of fucking ads and unusable, you're going to have a sticky audience that's not going to want to leave because it's like, well, all my friends are here. So that's the downside to it. The good side is if they make it worth owning a Nitro account, then you wouldn't have to worry about ads.
You got to pay for that though, right?
But for me, it's still not worth it. Like if I was needing to send like files.
It's like when people on YouTube that pay for the premium, like what the hell are you getting in that premium? Like,
Okay, listen here, Buster.
You pay for that? What do you
do?
Well,
It started off when it was like $5.99. I'm pretty sure that was the original price. Now it's upwards of like I think it's like $21.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't fuck. I can't live without it though because I listen to like podcasts and shit at work, and it's like 12-hour shifts. So
Is it organized better where you can actually?
yes.
Oh.
yeah. So basically, YouTube Red, right?
No, they changed that. They changed. It's YouTube Premium now because YouTube Red got too many people confused with RedTube, and I'm not going down that route.
No.
Don't go there.
No. So YouTube Premium is basically it's mutual between the person that's actually paying for it and also the people who are making content.
It's
on
good
YouTube.
because a portion of your subscription goes to the people you watch.
Yes.
Like YouTube, I could see this on my old channel when I was looking at stuff, is there was different analytics for people who are watching with premium. You would actually get more CPM or a portion of that CPM of their subscription paid out to you for their view duration. So in a way, instead of having to sell ads to them, you're just taking a piece of the pie they pay into YouTube.
Yep.
A very minuscule piece of it. But if you're someone who watches a shitload of content like me, it's a very thin pie spread out across a bunch of different people. So
I see. Okay.
really
But it's still a delicious pie.
The thing is, default YouTube, if it's still this way, I don't remember, but you would launch a video on your phone, and it's like, all right, cool, I'll just listen to this in my headphones while it's playing. And you turn your phone off, put it in your pocket. It already paused a video because your phone screen's not on.
That's
Because
also the one thing
default,
about
you have to have your screen on, viewing the video, and there's going to be like 6 or 7 ads at the beginning, a few mid rolls in between, and then like 20 at the end.
Yeah.
And then the autoplay is on. I fucking hated that was on by default.
Well, the commercial thing was paying the
There,
ass.
so I don't have premium anymore, but there was this feature. If you had premium, you could like have the YouTube video play in the background on your phone, and you just pop out of the application.
Is it a mini
And
player?
there's like a little mini player.
Yeah, I take all this shit for granted because I've had it since like its inception, pretty much.
Yeah, but
Oh, and YouTube Music. You get YouTube
Yeah.
Music, so it's like I can listen to music with no ads through that.
but I think that might be a feature that's available to people who are using YouTube for free, because
The
on
mini
certain
player?
on certain videos or certain I listen to music a lot, so on like certain music videos with music in it or whatever, and I'll be listening to them and I'll pop out. The little mini player will be right up there. So
On your phone.
On my phone, yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
and it's pretty nice. It also does that to a lot of videos. Certain videos too, but it does that to like people that I watch, like Houston Jones, really good YouTuber. He gets beat the hell out of on his videos. Funny as shit. But yeah.
Because what I would do is, like for me, like when I play like those, what do you call it, mind destroying shorts on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Attention span destroyers.
I'm guilty of that too. But when I go through them, I come across a song, and when I was able to play it, when you get out of YouTube and it's actually still on your phone, like moving around, I'd go over to Shazam and play it, and you can hear it, and I could grab the song. Well, and I was doing that, but now I can't do that now. For some reason, it's changed where I think it is. I can't do it on the shorts, but I can do it on a video, like an ordinary song playing. And sometimes some songs are being used, and it won't show where that song's from. So I use Shazam while I jump out of YouTube. It's still playing on the phone. I go to Shazam. I can hear it's right there in front of Shazam now. I push, and I get the song. That's what I would do to catch all the songs. Like all these songs I have is because I do that.
Well,
they don't ever show what song it is. Yeah,
I go through the comments, and there's usually somebody there that tells.
What's that song? What's that song? I know. And they always say it's fucking some stupid ass German song. It's a techno song. Oh, it's so and so. And then you go to it. It's like, oh, you fucker got me.
Oh, it's Du Hast by
yes, something like every.
What the fuck is the name of that band?
It's always
Ramstein.
Ramstein. Yes.
It's always the same song. And I look at it, I was like, oh, you fuckers, I got you
It's
again.
better than getting fucking rickrolled. I got rickrolled by my boss.
What? No.
Yeah, he did it. He's like, there's a training video that I missed out on I missed out on the meeting because I had the other stuff I had to get done. He's like, okay, I'll just send you the link so that way you can watch it on your own time. I was like, okay. And I get a link while I'm like working on my shit. And then I click on it. I'm just going to listen to it while I'm like trying to do my work. And then, like, you son of a bitch. Fucking got me.
We were at a bowling alley, and it was a bowling alley. It was in Austin. And it had a bowling alley. It had a bar and a restaurant and a dance hall. It was fucking awesome. And they're playing that song. I was like, look,
we're no strangers to love.
Look, it goes, hey, look at this. Everyone got rickrolled.
This is copyrighted.
Everybody
music.
here just got rickrolled. It was pretty funny.
Oh,
That's hilarious. Yeah, man.
fun.
Oh, the fucking speed too. Like, so I think this is like a beta testing thing on YouTube, but with premium, sometimes it'll work for me. It never works on desktop, but it only works on mobile sometimes. It'll let me go faster than 2x speed.
Beta.
The fucking Jesse Lee
And
Peterson.
this is
that
all Discord.
Oh, yeah.
guy. No, YouTube. We were talking about YouTube there, but
You know
Okay,
how
sorry.
Discord is going public.
It's my
Yeah,
two.
Discord's going public.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So, protect my ass.
When you normally on YouTube and everything on your desktop or whatever, you could like queue up things. So on the phone, you have to pay for that.
Yeah, no, I take that for granted too. It's like I have a long ass queue of videos I'll like pull from or like watch later and like set up.
I didn't even
listen
do
to
that.
all day.
Yeah,
Like I'll literally plan out what's like 13 hours at like 2.5 times speed.
Damn.
I'll plan it out
Yeah.
and then I'll,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the other. Is a premium.
So premium does that for you.
Premium it lets you play stuff faster. I'm pretty sure by default you can go 2x speed, but like with premium, it'll let you go. Like I saw up to like 4 times speed on there. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. You're not gonna. Pick
I remember
up
when I
anything.
started using YouTube, I didn't have an account. I didn't even realize it was Google part of it.
Yeah,
I
but
was
then
like, I
there's
didn't
some
want to do
videos.
it.
Some videos you can't even watch because you don't have an account. You got to log in.
So you have to log in.
Wait,
So
really? Yeah,
yeah.
age restricted.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So that's why.
Like, how else am I supposed to
logging
see
in-
my like woman walking around a store breastfeeding compilations?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Can't
Have
see
to
that.
sign in to see those.
I know you don't want to see that.
God,
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
like-
that's not out there.
When I learned that, I was like, okay, but the whole paying thing's like, I don't want to do that. You know? Just get it for free as long as I can.
Yeah,
And it's dude, it's a fucking everything we're talking about. Oh, tooth. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everything we're talking about is like it's a library, dude. It's a freaking library.
the Akashic records right there.
Yes.
in your hand.
I do have to say, like, that tooth is like a pretty good example, other than like not the hole in it.
You could just
but
eat it.
of like the teeth between us and monkeys and chimpanzees and all that type of stuff. It's a pretty good example, I would say. So that tooth does make any sense. It does make sense, but I don't think they have cavities like yours.
Eat the tooth.
Eat the tooth.
Eat the tooth.
That's pretty bad.
Grinded.
Dude, I'm gonna be like a gums. I'm gonna be a gums by the time I'm 60.
Why do you think we're sticking around? We're just waiting to get those good old gummies.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, this. Yeah, man. Fucking Today is this weird day.
Oh yeah, it is.
Tooth pulled, monkey wee wees, and
You've had an exciting day.
it's like, no, we're gonna still do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm being
do this.
lazy. I'm like, come on, I just want to edit this one video. I don't want to be so far behind. Just let me skip this.
Do you want to push it out further?
No.
Okay.
I was just being lazy. I kept telling him, I was like, there's no way he's gonna be too sore to do it. There's no
Dude,
way.
I can't believe how painful that it was. Like, I was already getting like philosophy and shit. I was already going philosophizing on myself when I was like, oh, this is so painful. Pain is a remembrance of life. Pain is life. Yeah, pain is life. And I was like, but life is beautiful.
Beautiful. Where are these thoughts coming
No,
from?
no. This is when I'm in my house in pain. I'm thinking these things like, oh, it fucking hurts.
I guess he went to that stage of like pain.
There's so much pain that I was just like I'm gonna start writing philosophy. Pain. It reminds you of life, what life is. And life is beautiful. Does that mean that pain is beautiful? I was like,
Okay, well, you're just a masochist, I guess.
I know, and I was like, no, it's not that. But I started thinking, and I remember like, God damn, this is really painful. I was getting headaches, and I couldn't sleep last night. I didn't go to bed till like 7. I usually go to bed around like 3 or 4, real late, you know.
AM?
Really, yeah, AM.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I couldn't sleep, and then so I said, well, I can't sleep. And I got in my truck, and then I drove to check out if they were open at 7. And the ones over there were saying, no, we won't do it for a week. I go, I can't go a week like this. Yeah, we got a pair of pliers. I can't do this. And I couldn't think straight. And then I was trying, come on, focus. And then I went to the other place, and they didn't have any numbers. And I was like, well, shit, let me just go home. And I found their number, called them, and I said, we might be able to do it. And then I said, okay, let me think about it. I said, let me let you guys know, because I couldn't think straight. I'm still kind of delirious a little bit because of the pain starting to wear off, but it's like, God damn, that was incredible. And I remember I forgot how bad it was, how painful. How is that possible? It's just right here. There's so much pain.
It's
Because
probably
there's
like,
nerves.
Yeah. It's fucking
The
incredible.
nerves are firing like all the time. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. That was amazing. I was like, God damn, it hurt. But it didn't, and I wasn't getting pissed off. I was like, and I wasn't crying or like that. But it was like, wow. It was gratitude. And I'm telling you, I was tripping. Pain was making me like trip. Like it was making me trip. Like think about.
is that even possible?
For me, it was. It was like because pain,
me,
pain used to piss me off. I get hurt. Like, I get mad, and it's like a monkey. I want to attack back, but I was like, no, man. I've evolved from that.
I have transcended.
So what do you got? No, I saw your stuff.
Hold on. I looked it up. I typed it into Google. I said, can pain make you trip? And it said, while severe and prolonged pain can be sometimes lead to mental disturbances, including hallucinations or a tripping sensation, it is not common or automatic outcome.
There's people who will like the Scoville, like
Oh, yeah,
People
the Scoville units.
Scoville ratings, like how hot something is, like spicy.
Oh God, crazy.
So
stuff,
there are people who have reported that it's almost like a sense of euphoria once you get up to
yeah.
the higher levels. Like
sense of
heat.
euphoria.
Spicy.
Yeah, and I think that might be related to like tripping because of pain receptors going off.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Spicy food is very good for you. It's actually supposed to. Yeah, it's. My old boss was telling me that one time. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. But it does something to your endorphins, whatever it does. But spicy food kind of like kicks you, like it gives you a kick, and you like you. It clears. It makes your nose run, but you smell better. Or it's just good for you. I don't know how it's good for you, but
I think in moderation. I don't know if
definitely moderation. But another thing I noticed too with Gringo food and Texas food, like Gringo food here is just very bland. There's no taste. It's fat. Mm-hmm. Bacon grease is the best thing, and you have beef tallow. Well, hell yeah. And then, but you put a little more spices. Like that's why I like Tex-Mex. Real Tex-Mex has that Gringo food, but then it throws in spices. So you definitely want that. Like,
Hey, man. All I'm saying is, like, the best burger I've ever had in my entire life was from a place that made Mexican food.
I know, dude.
The best fucking burger, bro.
Right spices. So I want to start eating jalapenos a little bit, but I think I was traumatized by my grandma when I would curse.
Yeah.
She would stick jalapenos in my mouth.
that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. And I look back now, I was like, that's what you get, little bastard.
Is that like your mother's way of putting like lava soap in your mouth?
Yeah,
or whatever?
but my grandma put jalapenos.
Should have put
When I
like
would
a
curse.
Reaper in there or something.
She put jalapenos in my mouth, and then like from then on, I didn't like onions, and she robbed me of that. She robbed me of onions, and she robbed me of jalapenos. And because I was like, I don't want that, because it reminded me of my grandma, what she would do to me. And I think back, it's pretty funny. But when I discovered like onion rings, like, oh my God, this is like the best thing ever. You know, like, cool. Hell yeah. So like even sauteed, when we saute onions too.
Especially with that
hell
smash
yeah.
burger he brought.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like the way you saute onions.
By the way,
that's really
holy,
good.
that was good.
There's onions and jalapenos. And
Something that's a spice. It
it
kind of opens you up like the nostrils or something. It's really good.
Yeah.
Go into your thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we get sidetracked on
what you
food. Because I haven't eaten all day.
oh shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I
Should've ate
couldn't.
before oh yeah, you couldn't eat before that.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
If I ate, it would hurt, and I haven't eaten since I ate some donuts last night.
We did a smoothie
You
shot.
ate donuts last night?
Whoa.
Sugar high.
Sugar high.
Probably why I
Oh,
couldn't
but
sleep.
Dude,
That
maybe
too.
Maybe it was the pain and the sugar making you hallucinate a little bit of being like, oh, I am now one of the greats. I'm like Socrates, and I make like fucking philosophy and all that type of
Hey,
shit.
don't forget the.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. So, I got multiple things to do, I suppose. So I
Which
guess
one
I'll
do you
get
wanna
this
do
out of the way.
first?
I'll get
Okay.
this out of the way right now.
Where are we at now? Are we?
We're just a little over the 1 hour mark.
God
Yeah,
dang it.
we are.
Did I talk too much about the monkey weebies?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
funny.
wanna-
We're gonna title the episode Monkey Weed. So that is it.
I
That is the-
don't anything out because I'm still kind of like, and I'm
there might be a little
to the
bit
layman. Like just straight to the layman was better.
So,
might be a little bit of dead air I speed through, but otherwise,
Yeah.
last episode, we had a guest, my grandfather, Sergeant Rockstar, and he gave us a particular gift. I don't know what it is yet.
Whoa,
You got a knife?
So, yeah, I do.
whoa, hold it. The address.
There's no address on there. I mean,
Yeah, we've said that before. Yeah.
I mean, it's addressed to here, but whatever.
When he showed me that, I was like, dude, how did they?
How did he even find the
Yeah.
bunker?
And then don't open it in the house. I told him, don't open it in the
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna say
it's
this.
it's
now.
definitely a pipe bomb.
He was worried about it, and he said it was full of anthrax. And
It's a pipe bomb full of anthrax. We came to that
in our
conclusion.
in our little group chat that we got going on, I said like, you're saying that my grandpa would give us a pipe bomb full of anthrax, really? And then I thought for a second, I'd be like, yeah, to me probably, but not to you guys.
Just gonna focus the blast on whoever opens it. He knew you'd open it.
Yeah, it'd probably be me.
Or push your laptop monitor.
You have any idea what it is?
No, I don't.
Oh my God, that's so nice of him.
Ooh.
So I can push it forward a little
Can
bit.
you push the monitor down so you can see it?
How about you just shut up?
There we go. Dramatic
there we
zoom
go.
in.
Don, don, don.
We all just taking turns stabbing it.
Go ahead.
CSGO knife trading.
I'm just gonna half-ass it.
you won.
Oh my goodness gracious!
This is ASMR
your knife?
unboxing right now.
Yeah, this is
You got a dull knife?
You got a dull head. Shut up.
Hey, I'll take care of that.
Oh, no, that'll fucking carve a hole through it. It's a good hum. EerieSabers.com.
Yeah.
EerieSabers.com. It's been a while since we shouted him out.
They deserve it, honestly,
Yeah.
because especially that good quality stuff.
Especially because, like, we're gonna
Hand me your fucking knife. Hand me your fucking knife right quick.
get the Theory Sabers dude to give us all fucking movie quality prop blades so we can do our outro properly.
They're pretty dope, but not everything's free, man.
He's done. This thing has like 12 different fonts. You can play music. I haven't figured out how to play the music. I know you turn it a certain way. You can turn it off and on, and you hold it 2 seconds. You go to the next color or whatever it is. But I don't know. You can do music with this tune too. It'll play music.
All right, we're doing a Bob boxing right quick. So I don't know what this is, but we're opening it up.
Hopefully it doesn't dox him.
It's boxes. More boxes. Quantity 1 piece. Item number.
This is orange.
Orange.
Oh,
I
I
get
know
the
what
bag?
it is. I know what it is.
No, I want the bag.
I just get it back. Now this is where I would say, as Trump. Hey, oh my God! You got those.
Look at this.
Oh, hell
We have
yeah.
tumblers. Oh, what the hell? I know who did this.
See, if
too.
Trump said that clean air was good, you should go out and breathe clean air. What's first thing a liberal would do? They put that back over their head. Like, I refuse to breathe clean air.
I gotta
Okay,
hold this up to the
well,
camera.
I'm going to tell you right now. This is mine. No, never mind. It has your name on it. Damn it.
Me?
No.
Oh, they do got. Yeah, this one's got your name on it.
Damn it.
Which one's it? Do I get
I
one?
don't know if the light's gonna.
I only got the plastic bag.
Yeah. No, you get one.
I got the plastic bag.
I don't know what color this one
That's all I
is.
got.
Oh, it's a green tumbler.
Oh my god!
This has your name on it. So.
That is badass.
No way. Why did he do this? Just be nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look. Rom. There we go.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh,
The names and
dude.
everything.
Okay.
What do you mean Tumblr?
It's a suck.
Dude, that's crazy. Because I was like, so what are these?
That is
coffee?
so fucking cool.
Coffee, soda, whatever, man.
Fuck yeah. All right.
What the hell? Oh man, tell him
So-
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you, sir.
seriously.
I'm going to tell you right
Thank
now.
you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm going
you.
to tell you right now. I think I know who did the coding and the laser engraving. It's my aunt. So I know. I think she did this. I'm not too sure though, but I do know that
Polar
my aunt does
camel?
that.
Polar
Yeah,
camel.
that's like a sticker you just put on it.
Are these the guys that made it?
I think so, maybe. Yeah, it's just if it says right there on your lid, and yeah, I can put my coffee in this. Holy crap!
Oh, dude.
Chromosome 2 podcast at the bunker.
So
so
these
fucking
guys are the ones who did the is it polar camel?
I'll put their logo up.
Yeah. Nice, man.
But yeah, the
Dude,
engravings.
that's so nice
holy
of
shit.
them.
I
Yeah.
love my grandfather. He's fucking awesome.
Oh, look at that. He has it all of it on there.
I would totally use it
Chromosome
right
2
now, but
podcast at
I
the
just want to. I don't have enough fluid in to put in here.
He doesn't have enough fluid, people. He needs a fluid transplant real soon.
Well, the thing is like when I'm at home, and Rockstar's sitting in the kitchen, he would see me get this out,
Yeah.
put it in the coffee maker, and then like get my coffee ready before like getting here because I don't want to yawn during the thing.
Yeah, because you like to yawn when
Yeah.
we're talking about interesting stuff.
It's not my fucking fault. You guys are boring. So
I'm gonna try to yawn as much as I can during your segment. I hope you know. I'm just gonna be over.
dude, this is really beautiful.
It
though.
is.
It is, man. It's fucking nice.
Yeah. But now we have to do something for him,
Yeah.
other than like the podcast, the episode
Give him
11.
a proper shadow box.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
When we get this, you can go to American Metals and you can do a mock shadow box. Like I know I showed you mine, like the whole family, like everybody.
Oh, I think so.
A
Yeah.
giant shadow box, probably be as big as this wall, probably.
Yeah.
I said, you know, I can make a bigger one because I wanted to include all my members in my family, like the ones that have been in the military, like 1812
Yeah.
to now. You know, yeah, it's really cool, dude.
Honestly, I think this is really good right here. Although they won't be able to see the names on it,
Yeah.
but they are named to us. So
Yep.
Yeah, thank you,
My
sir.
cup does say Soggy Hog. That is.
yeah, mine
awesome.
says Kestrel.
I was literally expecting it just to say Brad on it, but no, it says Soggy Hog. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because I guess at the beginning of the show, you put the name, so that's where that's where they're at. And do it there. Yeah.
This is good because we could just like have these here, and they're like have our
Yeah.
names on it and everything.
Yeah.
We just like have them where we sit.
move this
at the
outta
range
here.
Yeah, you can get that out of there.
Pickle jar.
I like the mason jar though.
Yeah, the messenger is
Wait,
good.
that is a pickle jar?
It's a pickle jar. The only reason why I use a pickle jar is because it's wider than 2 inches. So because I have the cubes, they're 2 inches.
Oh yeah,
ice,
it's
and I throw 'em
fucking
there.
huge.
Size matters.
All right, so we got that out of the way. We're gonna move on to my segment now. I'm talking about some Helldivers 2 news. For like the past few weeks, us Helldivers are having like a huge rough time, and we failed a couple of the major orders so far. So there we go. Let's start off with the Penrose. All right, we managed to get that done and dealt with, but the next major order directly after it, we had to either defend against 8 automaton invasions, or we had to kill maybe 1.25 million Terminids to power up the fuel up. My bad. The Penrose. Penrose energy siphon, and we failed that major order too. It started off with, we're going to attack the bots because a new bots brought in a new new enemy units.
How many orders? 8?
8. So the major order had 2 options we had to do. We had to pick and choose. So the first one is defend against 8 automaton invasions.
Okay.
And the other one was kill like 1.25 million or billion terminids, one of the two.
Billion.
And there, as soon as we got through there, we were failing failing on the automaton front, and we're like, fuck, okay, so let's move over to the bugs. And that failed. Now they pushed in this failure major order, which I actually have a screenshot here. I'm just going to read it really quickly, as much as I can. The automaton offensive and the addition of to the territorial cost also stole precious time to slow the Meridian Singularity. Citizens of Ivis have begun preparing for the possibility of a full planet evacuation. There could be no further delays to the deployment of the Penrose energy siphon. The Helldivers are ordered to immediately commence rapid and aggressive E710 gathering operations. The Penrose energy siphon, once fueled, is intended to affect a significant one-time reduction in dark energy accumulation, thereby slowing the Meridian Singularity. They are ordered to liberate designated terminid infested planets. The additional risk to personnel associated with heavy infestation operations has been deemed acceptable given the current circumstances.
So my takeaway there is we need more super samples to stop the big bad black hole. Or E710? What the fuck is that? Isn't that E710?
Okay, first off, you're fucking stupid.
I'm fucking stupid.
How often do they give out these? Like these are basically what do you call them? They're orders,
Major
basically.
orders?
They're
Major
major orders.
orders, yes.
So how often they get? Once a week, every couple days.
Yeah,
They ran 'em?
It's like 5
basically
days,
once a week.
I think.
It depends because they can be shorter for like 3
Yeah.
days.
Depends on how fast we blow
4.
through 'em.
Yeah.
Or how long we struggle with them.
This current one right now, I'll get into that soon, but it's like 5 days for this current one. But continuing on, we did manage to do that. We had to liberate 2 planets, Orrock and Esker, and those were held by the Terminids, the bugs, to help help with that.
And holding it with their little bug hands.
And they had little pinchers,
Little pincers, little
It's kind of like
mandibles.
when in World War II, when the Americans were tasked to take the Nazi-held French colonies in North Africa. Yeah,
Look at that!
Kinda
Look at
like
that advertisement on there. Don't just smell it.
Live it. Eagle sweat.
There we go. This is from because I didn't take a screenshot of it. We did successfully complete the Penrose energy siphon filler. It says right here, the Penrose energy siphon has been launched following the Helldiver's successful efforts to acquire enough E710 to power the device. The excursion appears to have been successful. Our scientists have reported a decrease in the wormhole's velocity, correlating to a reduction in dark energy accumulation. And
it's slowing down.
yeah, it's slowing down, guys.
RVC.
But Ivis is still in peril because we slow it down just enough to give them like way more time. But now there's like this like maybe a week out before Ivis gets destroyed.
That's the next planet it's heading towards.
Yes.
Okay.
The next planet in the chain.
That black hole's traveling pretty damn fast.
It is. This one's a little blurry. Okay, here we go. Now, we had another filler major order, and they had to deal with the Illuminate. We had to defend against 6 Illuminate. It says here, the underhanded Illuminate scheme to destroy Super Earth has been foiled, thanks to the irrepressible might of the Helldivers. The Illuminate created space-time aberration known as the Meridian Singularity. By the way, wasn't created by them; it was created by us. But let's
Listen
keep
here.
forward.
Listen here. That's
Let's
bug
keep going forward.
propaganda, okay?
That's bug propaganda.
That is bug propaganda.
Okay.
You fell for it.
It has been de-energized to the point where Super Earth is now safely out of its accurately predicted path. In gratitude for the salvation of our most equal citizens, the E/G21 Grenadier battle emplacement, which I have a screenshot right up here, stratagem has been made available for requisition fleet-wide. Oh shit! I didn't take a picture of this one. Damn. Okay, I'm just stupid.
Oh, you're fucking grounded.
Yeah, so we completed that major order. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but we managed to get a new stratagem out of it. I should have rephrased.
You never be able to get a picture of it?
No, I did. I did get a picture of it.
What's the new stratagem?
Hold on. Okay, so this was the major order for it. I should have read that, but we're way too ahead. Just put up the correct one and then put up the success along with the new battlement. Is what it looks like.
Oh, it's just like a grenade launcher turret that you can
It's
hop on?
deployable cover with a grenade launcher turret on it.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
That's basically what it is.
It's a man turret. You sit on it and shoot grenades out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically it's deployed by a helipod, punches into the ground, it pops up, and all you see is like this little fucking rectangle come up with a grenade launcher on top, and then it just extends out with this little wall.
Some cover?
Yeah, it's cover. It's
Yeah.
deployable cover. It's really cool. Good. Also,
Good.
it's really good. I don't see why the community hates this thing. Well, not all of it, but certain parts of the community is like it's not good against harvesters. By the way, that's basically a one kill fucking laser. It does enough damage. You have to be completely. I'm going to say it again. Fucking stupid to believe that it's going to protect against that.
I use an anti-material rifle to kill those things. If you
Okay.
can't do it with a grenade launcher, you're just bad.
We're gonna move on from that. Don't listen to him. Listen to me.
So you use a grenade launcher to shoot them.
I'm literally 150 with like over 1,000 hours in the game.
Yeah, and
Shut up.
if you can't use grenades to kill a fucking harvester, then
I'm
you're
not.
bad.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that.
I'm saying that.
You're
but
a
he's also
75.
agreeing. He's agreeing with me.
I am not agreeing with you.
It's very easy to kill
You're
those things with grenade
shut up.
launcher.
You're stupid. All right, continuing on.
Here's footage of me doing it. No, not
Yeah,
really. I'm too lazy.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk about the new, the current major order, and it has to deal with the new bots, the incineration core. The automatons have launched a vigorous assault on multiple planets. A large-scale offensive appears to be underway, led by the incineration core. Immediate action is demanded. Preliminary analysis of troop movements indicated the likely target of offensive, Malevelon Creek.
Say what?
Oh?
We're going back to the creek. Yeah, this hollowed ground is the resting place of many brave creekers whose ultimate sacrifice freed the planet from the automatons early in the war. Now, the enemy seeks to defile their graves, obviously having calculated that seizing the planet on the upcoming Malevelon Creek Memorial Day would result in the greatest net desecration. There we go. Super Earth will never tolerate such an outrageous affront to decency. All Helldivers are called to defend and hold Malevelon Creek, to unite and unleash Super Earth's righteous justice and the fullest permitted fury.
Can I get cape out of it, please?
Don't
You know
you
what they should
have
do?
that cape?
Yeah, I have the
should
cape. I want
make-
another one.
They should make humanies.
No.
They should make humanies to go fight the war.
So
Oliver the humanies.
So I took the privilege of going back into the game because I want to talk about a little bit of these guys and what they bring to the table. What's so different about the incineration core from the jet brigade to the standard automaton units? So they changed it up a little bit. They added a new trooper variant. It's called the Pyro, or the Pyro Trooper. And with that being said, they literally have fucking flamethrowers right here.
Those are the robots.
Yeah, this is the automaton.
Looks pretty cool.
It's called a Pyro Trooper. And by the
I like the way
way,
your eyes glow.
upon
Is
closer,
that just before you died?
what?
Is that footage of you just before you died?
That was a snapshot before I killed it.
Oh,
So
nice.
I basically turned off my HUD, walked up to him because sometimes when you shoot them, if they take damage while they're inside the dropship, they get stuck as soon as they touch the ground. So they're basically in animation like this, looking at you.
You can't do shit.
They can't shoot at you.
Is that a bug?
Yeah,
I
it's
guess,
a glitch.
but-
It's a bunch of
They're
glitch.
they're
Oh,
supposed
wow.
to be coming at you trying to kill you.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I prefer that way because I could get like really good
Yeah.
pictures of them, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah. Free points.
And a new tripper variant, and they also added a new, besides the Rocket Devastator, they added 2 new Devastator variants. One of them is an incendiary MG. It's a single, takes a second for the second shot to happen, but they shoot out incendiary rounds for the heavy Devastators. Now we're talking about oh my god, I don't know how to even say this, so I'm going to type it out so Google can say it for me.
Herpes.
What does it describe? What is it supposed to?
It's basically, here we go.
Conflagration.
Devastator.
A conflagration devastator.
Conflagration.
Devastator.
That's religious.
That's a pretty voice. You should play that like 5 more times.
An extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property. And these guys, like I said, have a shield, like a heavy Devastator, but they have a fucking shotgun. So you got like the standard arm, right? And then like they can punch you with it and all that type of stuff. And a regular Devastator, this one they use their shield arm, and they got their arm right over here, their shotgun arm, and it shoots just like an incendiary breaker, like a cookout. But sometimes, more than often than not, they can one-shot you.
So they're coming out with new. They're coming out with new stuff.
Yeah,
They stole our
Okay.
idea to shoot spicy magnesium flakes at people, and now they're using it.
They use it against us.
That's like that reminds me. Like you said, the shield. That kind of reminds me of Secret Level.
Yeah, with the
They're taking hits from that the Lehman Roost tank, right?
the enemy tank. I don't know if it's
Chaos
me or
tank.
us,
No, it probably was. It was a chaos tank.
It was enemy held
And they're
tank
holding
during the
the shields,
40K one.
holding the shields up. Ding, 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 ding. Taking all those rounds.
Now, they added they kept the Hulk Scorcher, and because there's nothing really to change. You just got the chainsaw arm, and then you got the flamethrower arm. But they changed up one of the other Hulks, and I forgot what it was actually called, but this one's called a Hulk Firebomber. Now, what that name entails, instead of shooting a big laser gun at you, it lobs firebombs. Very, very accurately, too, by the way. It has a short range, but it's accurate enough to where it could actually, still catch you in its AoE.
I still need to get Freedom's Flame. I haven't gotten that war bond yet.
Yeah. And with that being said, the Firebomber also has a flamethrower on it as well. So I got a picture of it. I haven't posted it where I have it collected right now. But I got a little too close, and it set me on fire. So you get to see me burning alive while I got this little screenshot of the Hulk Firebomber. I did get its other gun really good in the shot. I didn't do that. I need to. All I have to say is with the new Incineration Core, it's pretty good because the troopers, they changed out their grenades. When sometimes they're you hear the do-do-do-do-do-do, and they throw it. Mm-hmm. Well, they changed it up, different sound, and it's an incendiary grenade instead of just standard high explosive.
Oh, yikes.
So it also has a big area of effect, and you can die pretty quickly if you're not careful or wearing flame retardant armor.
Flame retard.
Flame retardant.
Flame on.
So
Now,
that's white phosphorus.
well, this is just incendiary weapons, basic stuff like napalm, all that type of stuff. So, I don't think there is any white phosphorus in the game, but it could be. That'd be pretty cool to have, I guess. But it wouldn't count as war crimes because the bots, the bugs, and the squids, they're not people.
War crime
They're
if you
not
lose.
people. All right,
Only
they're
a war
not.
crime if you lose.
Yes, it's only a war crime if you lose.
That reminds me of that movie we saw. We're talking about that later.
All right, so moving on, I think Arrowhead missed a really good opportunity to do this. The mortar replacement. You're in range of enemy artillery, just fucking. They missed an opportunity to make them into incendiary shells.
Nope. Don't give them that idea. Stop.
They have a missed opportunity to do that.
The artillery is already so annoying. Let's not.
That would be funny as fuck, though. They should
Are they using it properly though? Do they have a spotter? Do they have an FO?
The thing
Or
is,
with a radio?
They're
Or-
robots.
Oh, okay.
They literally know your position when you walk into range.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds
the thing is I don't know because I never seen anybody spotting us or whatever. The only time they do that is when they send up a flare to bring in. And that's my right arm. They send up a flare to call in reinforcements, and I guess that could work. But even still, that's way out of range of their artillery until you get close enough.
Yeah, because I remember we were playing Warhammer when I was in high school, and it was your turn, Dusty. So like, your turn, Dusty, and he I'm gonna go off map and shoot artillery, and I was like, they were called
Zucchero.
Yeah, I know. It was the there were the species that were like orangutan looking. They real smart. They could take a gun, get off the map, come back. It's a tank. Like a MacGyver. There's a name for it. They're actually still there. I thought I was like imagining this when I looked like, oh, they actually were there. They're supposed to bring them backwards, but these guys, they were using artillery, and they were using artillery when now that I realize you're using it wrong. And they could hide behind trees, and they were using artillery. They could see everything. It's like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be able to spot the enemy. You can't just say, I'm over here because you're human looking down at the map. Well, I can see you. No, you have terrain in the way. You can't see.
You can't see that.
Right. So
Conflagration.
Conflagration.
yeah, so you can't do that. Yeah.
Speaking of which, also this has been leaked before by Iron Sights. If a lot of people follow him on Twitter or not, or watch like Cloud Plays and Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear. I don't know about Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear that much, but Cloud Plays does for sure take screenshots from Twitter or X or Twix, whatever you want to call it, and puts it in his videos to show off these things because the Incineration Corps brought in a new fabricator, which is basically making these units and all that type of stuff on planet. And I would say you can't get I didn't get like a really good photo of it, or a screenshot of it, but this is what the top looks like.
That's a mortar? What is that?
No, this is the bulk fabricator. It's a building that creates tanks and
Oh
hulks.
shit! Are you pointing a gun in it?
Yeah, that's
right
what
there.
It's right there. It's right there. But
It's right there.
it's right there. But it was pretty good. It's pretty good because for that particular fabricator, you would need, if you're trying to take it out with grenades, you would need like 2 thermites. I don't know about any others, but I done it with 2 thermites.
It's a building.
Yeah, it's a building. And but they're recoilless, EAT, which is expendable anti-tank, EAT. Takes it out in one shot. So that's pretty good.
Num num.
Num num. But we're going to move on from that because I almost did an oopsie. Like a really bad.
Like you shit your pants or something? Or?
No. Last night I was about to like go on a huge fucking rant and how the Helldivers 2 community failed to do some strategic thing again. And then I looked at it and I realized that I'm fucking stupid. I should take it back and look at it again. I'm like, I'm fucking stupid. I shouldn't be bitching about this. But what I was about to bitch is there was a planet that was have a defense campaign. It was called Populi like 21 or whatever the fuck it's called. And
Grumulon 5.
the Gromulon 5. But I was about to say like, oh, the heavy ordnance distribution shouldn't be used on this planet because it won't stop the timer on the defense campaign and all this yada yada horse shit. But then I realized that there was a shit ton of people. Can I please continue on? Sorry. Eat my diction. All right.
Eat my dick shit.
Have the lady say the word. Congregate. Whatever the hell.
Conflagrate.
Constipate.
Conflagration.
Constipate.
Conflagration. Constipation.
Dude, I'm delirious, man. I'm fucking.
Yeah, the pain is getting to you,
Can you
man.
tell?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Conflagration.
I'm saying. Pain makes me happy.
Continue, yeah.
Continuing on. I have the screenshot of the planet in question with the heavy. I'm just gonna call it hood. Of hood.
Hood?
No, it's a singular O. Hood.
Hod.
Hod. There we go. Hod. There we go. Of the Hod buff happening right now. And I also have another thing up here talking about the planet that was invading it called Mort and the Gambit and all that type of stuff. And I also realized that there was a significant amount of people on Populi 21. I think it's 21, but it don't matter. And oh no, it's 9. I before X is 9.
Who
right?
gives a fuck what the number is? Just
I
keep
do.
going. Just
I
keep
do.
going.
I do. I want to be accurate. God
I'll
damn
put it on the fucking screen. Keep going.
Moving on.
That's why I said, fuck it, layman. That's what I was.
Moving on.
I don't know how to read.
Can you let me continue on with this when you get through it? God damn it! I don't care if you had your tooth pulled or not.
it?
Shut up.
Oh, man.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I don't care if you broke your elbow, bro.
I'm dizzy right now.
I'm dizzy.
I haven't eaten all day, dude.
All right, you can just moving on. Thank you. Thank you. Moving on.
I'll be a good teacher.
We managed to do that. We managed to do the defense campaign pretty good, and there's no more defense campaign there. But they are attacking from Troost, another plant. Did you fucking mute
I
me?
muted him.
Okay, good.
Fucking dying over there.
Yeah, no, he is dying. Get this man some water or something.
It's fucking hilarious.
They're coming. They're
You sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? You go, it's a bad idea. Go, that's what's making it a great idea. Go on.
Jesus Christ. They're attacking from Troost down to Vandalon 4. And that's a snowy planet that leads directly into the Severin sector, which is leads a planet away from Malevolon Creek. Which is bad. We need to defend that area.
Wait, you just won Malevolon Creek. Because you were talking about.
We won.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there, man.
It was a while
won-
back we won it.
Yeah,
but
we won Malevolon Creek a while back. We kicked them out of the Severin sector. We kicked them out of the immediate area of Super Earth, and they came back.
They came real close, yeah.
Yeah, we kicked them out, and then they came back, and like the northwestern part will be north by northwest part of the map. Continuing on. They are currently attacking Vandalon 4. I have a screenshot of it right here. And, like, we need to attack that. We need to stop that from happening and then try to push up. But they're also attacking from somewhere else, and it's hard. And I'm just going to say, like, if you guys fuck this up, you guys are a bunch of losers, bro. All right? We got to be strategic, man. We got to be good at the game, man.
Grand strategy, bro.
Grand strategy.
No one's listening. But you guys,
Sun Tzu, Art of War.
like, are you getting any feedback from anybody about this? Like, you see, like,
No.
last. No. Because I remember last time I was like, wait, who are you complaining to? He said to the void.
yeah, screaming into the abyss.
I'm
you
screaming
that are
into the
playing-
void again. I'm screaming into the void again. And I was going to talk about how the buffs work from the DSS a little bit so everybody would understand. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Because that would be more screaming into the void, and no one's going to watch this video right away.
Screaming.
I think it's cool how you're reporting. These are ARs.
Well, I'm actually doing it now
Yeah.
instead of like just talking about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking ahead.
'Cause
I'm
the
like,
ma- yeah.
I know I'm gonna talk about this, bro. So I'm going to
Yeah.
put it in the thingy and then be like, oh, here we go. I have like screenshots. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, I'm putting up so much weird shit.
Oh my God, it's like Haste to Miku right here. That's Brazil from Brazil and all that type of
The
stuff.
funny part is it's not.
Oh, that's so funny.
What?
Because I
That's so
retroactively
funny.
changed it when I started editing on this one. I just was like, nah, I'm not putting that there.
yeah. He's like drawing down notes, he's like making mental notes. He's like, yeah, do this. Don't
Yeah.
let him do when he talks about this. Do the opposite and all that
Just
type
gonna
of
be
stuff. Just like mute his audio.
It's like,
No hands.
Just get rid of it right now. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, what were you saying, Ron? What were you saying?
we watch movies. We watched like 3 movies.
Oh yeah.
You were watching movies without me, you
Yeah.
assholes.
No, it was a sperm.
I don't care.
Sperm.
It was just a panspermia. It was just a panspermia.
It was just sperm. Just monkey wieners, dude.
You done?
What movies did you guys watch?
Yeah. So when
First one was.
it was the first one was A Quiet Place Day One.
Yeah, that was actually okay.
Yeah, it was. I liked it. It was pretty good.
I get.
It was like an
I get
inside
that
joke.
one-
Inside joke about
I
that.
think I get Quiet Place mixed up with Bird Box. Is it the, like one where you can't?
Yeah,
you
no,
can't see anything. Or?
Bird Box is
that's
different,
Bird
yeah.
Box.
Okay.
A Quiet Place is you
That
can't
one.
talk.
That one's really stupid. The other one we watched was
We watched A Quiet Place Part One, not Part One, Day One, and then we watched
Prequel to the first one.
Burn Bright, or is it Burn
Bright Burn.
Bright?
Brightburn.
Burn.
What
What
takes
is
place in
that?
Kansas.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hey,
Did they
look,
film on site?
They filmed here in Brightburn. This is Brightburn, Kansas.
Yeah, this is Brightburn. Yeah, Brightburn, Kansas.
So the whole time, that was the best part because we were watching it. There were other people watching it too, and they were like, the arguments that were going back and forth was fucking hilarious. And I kept saying like, he's just a misunderstood little boy, and then
Just a misunderstood little
he
boy.
He was saying
kept on-
that, and then we got some random ass lady, and she's like, "Oh, you don't understand a mother's love for a child." I'm like,
So
"Yeah, I
you
do."
see, don't you understand this? I go, the father, when the father, you haven't seen it, tough shit.
Yeah, tough
anyway,
shit.
so no spoilers. I'm gonna spoil it. So the time when the father shot him in the head, I was like, this is where the father should have said, "You passed the test, son. You passed the test."
Okay, so there was a
All right.
Shot him in the head.
yeah. So it's like the one scene from The Walking Dead where Carol had to put down the little girl because she was killing people and stuff like that, and she's like, "Look at the flowers! Look at the flowers!" Just shoot her in the back of the head. Well, the same situation was here.
Yeah.
He
Had to put
he
down
was
a
taking
sick
he was
dog.
taking his alien son, his alien adopted son, all the way into the woods so they could go hunting. And he was like, "There's deer tracks here." And then the kid who starts looking at the ground, and then he just fucking takes the hunting rifle
shoot him.
and just fucking shoots him.
Fucking kill this kid. Is it
And-
an alien kid? What the fuck?
It's
It's
basically
Superman.
Brightburn.
He
Brightburn
fucked
was
an alien?
no Bright.
Oh wait, no, I remember you telling me it's like
fucking
Superman.
Superman.
yeah.
Where do you
Settle-
get
settle
alien
down.
fucking from
Because he said
Superman?
it was an alien.
No, yes. Well, Superman's an alien too.
Yeah,
But
no,
so
I get it now,
Brightburn,
I get it.
Brightburn was directed by
James Gunn, right?
yeah, James Gunn, who did James Gunn did Guardians of the Galaxy. So now he's in DC now. This is kind of a DC twist to this. So he wanted to make a movie where it's, and people hated the movie and stuff. He's like, dude, it's okay. It's a good movie. We've seen the evil Superman when with Batman,
Oh.
Batman versus Superman. We saw the evil Superman in a parallel universe, right?
Okay, so it's
So
direct-
then, well, a little bit. So this one is basically Brightburn. Basically, is a kid who's like all Superman shit. It's the
Yeah.
whole thing. And so when he gets there, I think the mother was always caring. The father dropped the ball. The father should
Yeah.
have been more caring too, and explain to him, son, you're special, because there would have been a way to maybe mold him into a Omni Man, if anything. You know what I'm saying, like that.
That's
a Viltrumite.
A Voltrumite, maybe. Because eventually the Voltrumites and Brightburn are the same in a way. They're the same scene. And in the movie, they show Aquaman, they show Flash, and they show Wonder Woman and The Martian in the different versions of their versions
Oh,
of that
yeah,
universe.
that's right. They
And you
did.
see them at the very end. So, but it's really neat scene. It's in Kansas. All of us it takes place in Kansas.
Yeah,
Which is really neat. It's like, oh, so we saw that was I thought it was a good movie because the banter between everyone complaining and bitching, that was just as entertaining as a movie.
So
and then later we saw Circle.
it's produced by James Gunn.
Oh, it
and
wasn't
a,
pro- oh,
a guy
produced.
named Kenneth, but it's directed by a man named David Yovorveski.
Sounds Polish or European.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good. Have you seen it? It's a good movie. It's really good.
There's
really
three
good.
Guns that worked on this.
Yeah, his brother.
Written by Brian and Mark Gunn, produced by James Gunn and whoever else. I could put up the wiki.
Because he always puts his brother in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the skinny guy. He always puts him in there. So later we saw Circle. What'd you think of that one?
Oh, dude.
Circle takes place in
That's
one room.
That's another thing we got to watch.
Is
by
it
the way.
like a security camera?
no, it's
no.
Oh, we can't. Man, you can't say
Don't
nothing.
spoil it then.
Yeah, that one you don't want. I don't want to spoil because Circle was good. I saw it a second time. The second time I saw it when I showed them, and I forgotten some parts. Oh my god, I forgot about that. You know, because that's what I liked about the movie. It's 2015 Circle. It's a simple independent film. It's really good. It's takes place in one room, and it's called The Circle. Yeah, really
It's
good.
really good.
Really,
I'm
really
interested now based off that.
Yeah. So
good. We saw those three movies. And I was about to watch
Last-
another one too.
the last Wednesday of this month, we got to watch it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, watch
I'll
those.
tell my roommate.
yeah.
Because we could probably do them here, but if you wanted to, or whenever day off, or like,
Yeah, on the off week, I could just come down.
yeah, because it was that was a fun night.
Yeah, that was.
The constant talking shit back and forth, that was just as entertaining as anything else. Yeah,
I will say this now. When that conversation was going on, when we were watching Brightburn, I was advocating for killing the kid. Because I'm a humanocentrist, humanity first. Fuck you, Starborn. The star belongs to us.
Filthy Xenos.
You can't. Okay, first off, yes, you can.
You can't kill it, dude.
He can bleed.
Why would you want to kill it? Just be friends
Look,
with it.
if it's anything, it's like you can't make them bleed from the outside. You make them bleed from the inside.
Okay.
That's
The Boys season 1.
that's what's his name?
Okay, but
But
I
I don't fucking remember.
What's his who's that guy?
Translucent.
Translucent.
Who's the Superman in their version? What's his name?
Homelander?
Homelander.
He
God,
likes breast milk.
the Homelander is I don't
the whole
like
show
that-
has just became
Yeah.
an allegory for Orange Man bad. So
Yeah,
I,
pretty
I
much.
say that's the
Yeah.
writing has fallen off a cliff. But those
Yeah, the
first
first
few
season was
seasons
good.
were yeah.
Yeah, so I said kill the alien kid, and then because it got so bad near the end of the movie, I was like, you also have to kill the alien sympathizing mother. You cannot trust sympathizers. You need to get them out, get rid of them, kill them all.
We cannot tolerate
complete xenophobe.
anything. Yeah, no
If
xeno
you like,
lovers here.
if you are. Like if you do like aliens, then you're a xenophile. If you hate them, you're a xenophobe. And I'm a xenophobe. Kill them, get rid of them, take their planets. They belong to us.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Whatever.
I don't like them, but I just want to frick them.
No. Did you hear the scientists say that we can't have sex with the aliens? It made me sad, so that's why I go on a crusade in the sky. In the,
We should
in
do
the sky, in
a
space.
list of movies from Herzog.
Herzog.
Werner Herzog.
Werner Herzog. You ever seen the Grizzly Man? Oh my god! Okay,
What are you talking about?
Grizzly Man. Okay, we'll sell that one. That's a documentary, and it's about a guy who goes to Alaska and plays around with bears.
He gets eaten, doesn't he?
Arr.
He gets eaten by a bear.
How did he
I've
die?
already-
It's really good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the best comedy I've ever seen.
It's the best. I thought it was a documentary.
It's a documentary.
It's a
but it's a
documentary
comedy.
that's okay.
Okay.
It's a comedy. That is one of the best ones I've seen.
Just like Little Shop of Horrors. or like a horror
Herzog
comedy.
is a really interesting guy. He started off filming. He stole his first camera.
Really?
This camera,
That's
like
cool.
he stole the camera. He was like, "Oh, I acquired it. I borrowed it." You know, he took it. His accent's awesome too. Heavy German accent, and he's also he was in Star Wars Mandalorian as the governor of that planet, whatever that Mando goes to. And he
Didn't know
goes,
that.
"I'm here to acquire, the Yoda." You know,
yeah.
he was there, and he's like, "Oh my god, I got Herzog in there! Holy shit!" Yeah, Herzog was pretty badass. But he's another movie called another movie he did where it was a movie, but it was really weird. Where the one scene where the kids are eating spaghetti in a tub. It's a really.
I can't say I recall that one.
That was another weird one too. But Herzog had some really interesting movies. Yeah.
I'm
he
looking up a shirt.
yeah, just out of left field. Like, I thought you were looking up what he looked like.
No.
Werner Herzog.
Yeah, I'm mixing him with Hans Zimmer. I'm pretty sure, but
Okay.
Hans
so-
Zimmer. Yeah, different guy.
So basically, what you're saying is come on, get out of here. He strategically transferred equipment to an alternative location.
What's that?
Steel.
Yes. Yeah. He stole his first camera. He did a film. He's done quite a few things actually, but his documentaries are always really good. He puts himself in his movie sometimes, but yeah,
He does cameos. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Well, Star Wars is a cameo too, but his Grizzly Man was amazing.
What was that?
It's probably my phone. Oh, who's a big bear? Who's a big bear? That's one of the lines.
all right.
Put your shit on silent while we're recording.
Best comedy ever. Best comedy.
Yeah, what's that guy's name again?
Werner Herzog.
Werner.
Yeah, he's not who I thought he was. So
Something else.
yeah,
He did a movie also where he was in Panama, where they're trying to actually move a ship up a hill, up this mountain to like another river, and people almost died in that one. And the lead actor is crazy, some German dude. Yeah, he was talking about. I've seen the behind the scenes about that. I haven't seen the movie, but that's a good one too. Just the behind the scenes. I was telling you, the making of movies is just as interesting as the movie itself.
Yeah.
When you get the right one.
I was gonna say I've never tried watching a behind the scenes before watching a movie.
Yeah.
that sounds like
Yeah.
it'd be an experience right there.
Because you see how making a movie, like even today, like who was it that commented on that? Somebody commented. Oh, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is supposed to do a movie in space from the ISS, right? That's still working on it. It's been 2 years. They're still working on that, and it could be done.
They were trying to figure out the insurance on that.
Yeah. What was what's the insurance?
How do you get
Right.
insurance in case he breaks the fucking space
Yeah.
station?
Or if he gets, because he's important when it comes to like he's worth millions and
That's why
hundreds of millions.
The insurance to cover him doing his own stunts is like, it's almost a
That's-
limitation at this point.
Because even the F-18, like he did fly.
Yeah, he learned how to fly,
He
so he
learned
could-
how to fly,
yeah.
and that like how do you approve that from the Navy? That was pretty amazing. It's like holy crap.
It's tie-in for recruiting. That's
yeah,
what it is.
that's what it is. Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
That's how you get that kind of stuff rubber stamped.
So
It's really cool stuff.
Werner Herzog.
Werner Herzog.
He's a German filmmaker and an actor. Just like the guy from A Quiet Place Day One. Remember him?
Oh, that he was on.
Hereditary.
Yeah, Hereditary. He's the one that. You remember Hereditary? That was
a
a
kid with fucked up nose.
Yeah, I didn't realize that didn't look like him at all. I totally didn't.
Because he had a
didn't recognize
beard
him.
on and
Yeah, I didn't
everything. So I
recognize
was
him.
like, what the hell?
But that was okay movie.
Alex Wolff.
Alex Wolff.
He played the character Ruben, and he was he got murked. And it
Spoilers.
yeah.
I try to. I'm when I look for movies, like try to watch it. I'm real picky, dude. Like, I don't want to waste 2 years. I don't want to waste 2 hours of like on shit. I always tell them I give a movie 3 strikes.
Yeah.
And there was a movie we were about to watch. It was called Through the Door. And I thought, oh, sci-fi. I like sci-fi. And I have these 3 strikes. I have these 3 strike rule, right?
By the way, in not even like 10 seconds, like it got all struck immediately.
3 strikes can happen within half a second.
That's funny.
So one, the woman was
There's a woman on screen. Strike one.
Strike one. But no, it wasn't
the
that.
woman
She
was
was
the
talking
main
shit.
character.
Talking shit about this guy.
Girl
and-
bossing too close to the
Yes,
sun. Yeah.
strike one, you're done. Okay, what's next? And then she starts like doing something else, being a bitch. Strike 2, and then that's it. We're done. We're done. We're fucking done. And so every time I do it for every movie, even if it's like a guy lead, whatever, is like if it's not done right, I get to 1, maybe 2 strikes, I let it go. But once it gets like 3 strikes on my head, I get to fucking waste my time. Get out of here.
So basically, like it happened pretty quickly, but he basically
was there when I.
he pulled it up.
That's
he
it, we're
starts
done.
playing it, and then it was
Not even
main
1 minute.
character's a
5
chick.
minutes in, and then
No, not like 1 minute.
Wow.
Not even
I was
a what,
done.
dude. It wasn't even a minute.
What's
wasn't
the
even a
name of this movie again?
It's called Through
Through the door. It's sci-fi movie.
You didn't even make it to the fucking porch.
Nope. Because the whole setup too was really stupid. It's like
Because they're waking up in bed, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so there's going to be like a happy couple or something like that.
she's
And
a
then
whore, right?
she-
She's a
she-
whoor.
Yeah, then it goes
That was-
straight
that was it.
into
That was strike
saying
3.
like,
We're
oh,
done.
another
done.
one night stand. How can I do this? This is so regrettable. I kind of sat there. I was like, this is
Don't
turning
care.
me
I'm
off.
such a slut.
That's basically what she was saying. And I
Don't
kinda-
care.
I
And
sat
that's
there.
why I started. We're done. Next movie.
Dude,
We're
I
next
sat
one.
there. I was like, that turns me off way so hard. I don't fucking care about your fucking sexual life. Do not.
Who cares?
Do not
But
open it.
that's what I do when I watch movies. I don't have time for that kind of shit, and that's like the ones I showed them. They liked them, and so everyone.
I mean,
was-
the first movie, A Quiet Place, was good. I never seen the second one, but
See,
then,
the second one pissed them off. So when a movie makes you mad, when it
Wait,
pisses you off,
Who pissed? What?
when you get all mad because of xenomorphs, the
I don't know what they're called.
Brightburn.
Well,
So
Brightburn,
So anything like that, when a movie pisses you off, it makes you gives you like it gives emotion out of you. That's a good movie, and you don't realize it. Like a movie pisses you off, but it's like so good. That's like, oh wait a minute, whoa!
It also did-
gets the emotion out of you.
Yeah,
That's a good
opposite.
movie.
It didn't help that mom was there too. Like when we were watching it, and she was like, "You don't understand
Yeah,
a woman's
that's-
love for her child."
But that's what was awesome about it because it was a 3-way in a way.
Three-way?
Yeah.
There
Whoa.
was a 3-way argument because I would line with him and I would line with her and then they would line with each other and they'd be both against me, that kind of thing. So it was really because it really got an emotion. And then Circle was I was taking a chance you guys would like it. I thought it was cool. So.
I liked it. It was pretty good. But I do have to
all
say,
dialogue. Yeah.
I do have to say though, like halfway through the argument, and I was like, the discussion, I was like, if this is actually how mothers love their children, especially if they're fucking killers, this is the most irrational fucking thing in the world. This is stupid.
You gotta love your babies.
She
you gotta
always
love
wanted
your
a baby.
murderous babies.
Yeah, she always wanted a baby.
Especially when it's not your kid biologically.
When okay,
It
I
fell
gotta
from the
say,
gods.
I was ready, like I was mentally checking out when you guys said that that movie we were gonna watch was a musical, Little Shop of Horrors. Like preparing to watch that.
Oh,
I was
check-
like
yeah.
checking my brain out. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be fucking. No,
Really?
the fucking songs are still stuck in my head while I'm at work this week.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
fucking-
See, yeah.
This guy doesn't even give movies a fucking
the-
chance.
No, I'll fucking.
No. If you checked out, you're not giving it a
If
chance.
it's a movie and I haven't seen it before, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You know what's
that's
really
basically
good
what you're
is
saying right
older
now.
movies. Like in, I saw an old World War II movie. God damn it.
Oh, before we move
Yeah.
on to that, well,
Forget what it was called.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there's a song in that movie that was like more familiar than it should have been, and I'm like, how do I almost know the words to this fucking song? Yeah, he knows because I
Really?
fucking pulled it up during the movie. I was like, no fucking way. So I used to watch Adult Swim. Like
Yeah.
as a young child before I should, because it's like Family Guy funny haha would come on,
Yeah.
and then I'd stay up way too late and I'd see like Xavier Renegade Angel, and that would melt my brain. Not the point, but Family Guy had this one fucking bit they did with Herbert the
pervert.
the old dude that does talks like the whistle. I can't do an impression of him, but
You had that whistle, his voice, yes.
there's one fucking time he's hitting
It's
on like
Chris.
No, it's Chris's friend was Kyle. He was hitting on
Oh.
Kyle. That's why I remember it was Kyle. I know.
He only hit on Chris. I never heard of
He
the
hits
Kyle.
on Chris, yes, and he does this whole sequence where they take one of the songs from Little Shop of Horrors,
Yeah.
and Herbert is the girl that's singing the song, and
He was
Ugly.
the stand.
yes,
Right, ugly
singing
girl,
about
yeah.
being married to Chris and having kids, and they're just like, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
But I knew the song because Seth MacFarlane had basically pulled it word for word and shot for shot and put it in fucking Family Guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's like
Little Shop
watching
of
that, I was
Horrors.
astonished. Like,
I know
that's where this came from. The song is a Somewhere Green.
Did you know
Somewhere Green.
there was two endings to that movie?
Yeah, we saw the fucked up ending.
Yeah, we saw the fucked up ending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I like the way the story went too, because the other thing is subverted by expectations before subverting expectations. Was a thing.
Okay, there's something about that there when it comes to remember I mentioned the story doctor Robert. Oh god, damn,
Story doctor.
It was a story doctor. I god damn it, I forget his name, but he was basically he was a story. Okay, so Nicolas Cage did a movie where he played a twin, and he goes to a class to learn how to write a story basically, and it's played by Brian Cox, right? Brian Cox is the cousin to Braveheart, uncle from France. whatever.
His last name
So-
is Cox.
Yeah, so Cox plays Robert. I forget the guy's name. The story doctor. He's a real person, and so what he said basically, when I watched that movie, Brian Cox. God damn it, the character he's playing says, and then the same thing I said about Astartes. If you have to tell me and not show me.
You're doing something wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that I got it from that. And so you should find it. You have to probably, man. Yeah, Brian Cox and.
No, sorry. I
Oh,
was,
look something else up. Yeah,
well,
so
I
it's-
saw
so
John
that's where I got.
Travolta, and I was like, what?
John Travolta.
Yeah,
they did a
that's
movie
where I got
together.
that because that made a whole lot of sense to me when it's like when you tell a story, you don't show me the story, don't tell me the story when it comes to movies, and so that's the story doctor. That's what he did, and so I was learning from that while I was doing Meisner, that kind of stuff too, and learning about it because I don't know how to write stories. You know, if you do tell stories
Brian
chronologically.
Cox, right?
One time there was a frog in a crumpled log, and then this frog got smushed by a rock at the end.
Yeah,
Storytelling.
storytelling.
Is it called adaptation?
Maybe that might be it. Yeah, is it check adaptation and see if
It got Brian Cox. Cox. Sorry, there's an internet provider that a friend has. The internet provider's name is literally
Nicolas
Cox.
Cage is that too.
Like, there's a company called Cox. I have to call Cox if I want
COX?
internet. I did Cox. Hello. Yeah, COX. Hello. Are you guys Cox? Do you like Cox? They've got to get at least like 3 prank calls a day.
Like the Asian girl says coke cock.
Please give me cock. Fucking good. It had to be fake. There is no way.
You find it yet?
Yeah, I did. I just have to find the cast now. It's fucking being dumb.
IMDb. Stop using whatever you're using because IMDb is faster. What are you using?
Chromebook.
That's a lie. First off,
What are you using?
Google's a lot faster.
He's using a Chromebook.
now
It's-
I'm using ID
There you
right
go.
now. I'm using it right now.
because they don't show the cast there. Well, you can.
They do show the cast. It just depends how big the movie is. So we got Nicolas Cage.
So what's the movie called?
Adaptation.
So
Adaptation with
that's,
a period.
That's where, yeah.
With a
So that-
period.
Yeah, that's the one where it's two brothers, one's a twin. The other one gets, he's playing both characters basically. And so that's where Brian Cox, look up the character Brian Cox and see what character he's playing. Robert something.
Oh, so is the that's the character's name, right?
Brian Cox, the actor. What's his character's name?
I'm just gonna get it out of you. I'm just gonna keep you saying Cox. I don't see an.
Cast.
I'm at the cast, buddy.
Brian.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it.
Brian.
Dude, come on.
I'm okay.
Are you okay? You okay, man?
I'm doing A-okay.
It's my tooth, man.
It's your tooth, huh?
He's delirious.
Yeah, whatever. Don't matter.
Anyway, so that guy's that. I didn't realize he was actually playing a real person in real life, and
Oh,
because everything happens in life. Like nothing happens in life. Are you fucking serious? Like, and so he says, his daughter dies in front of her doorstep. A fucking house burns down, and the grandma died. Something always happens in life. That's fucking
I
bullshit.
drove past a car wreck before I came here, so
See,
something happened.
really?
fucking something happens in life. So that's what he's saying. Like, you show that, don't tell it. It was really cool, and I think that always stuck with me when it came to storytelling. And so those learneds, I guess, or learns that I learned from Meisner and from that, I apply it to movies, and if it doesn't pass, I fucking let it go. It's like, I'm not gonna waste my time with this because this movie's too fucking stupid. It's gonna make me dumb. And I don't need to be more dumber because you saw what happened earlier when I was trying to read this. It's like, layman.
I don't want to sit through someone's 90-minute
Yes.
fucking like
It's horseshit.
yeah.
college thesis or
Because another good series of shows like Silo is fucking awesome. I
Yeah.
like that. Severance, another one too, is really how it started. It's going crazy.
I
now.
still
It's
need
kinda weird.
it. We still need it.
That's a good one too. I like there's things that catch my interest that make me think think about philosophy, especially when it came to Silo. Silo was neat because it's like this information has been lost, and they have to the book that he uses, the rule book, has every single answer you need. Everything's there for whatever scenario. No, that's what the story, the book says. That's what the story has.
what do I do if I got my dick stuck in a vacuum cleaner?
It has the answers there.
What?
The
They
answer's
have a
there.
whole chapter on that.
The whole chapter. But it's more like
Lacerations
it's
on
more
the
like a
way.
philosophy, the how to control people, how to what to say. Because like the one thing was, he cut them off. They're in the bottom of the silo. He cut them off to the farms. There you go. He cut the food supply, and it only takes 3 days. What do you say? There's only 8.
3 missed meals, and then a country collapses.
Yes, or civilization. Yeah, exactly.
It might have been more than that though. I think,
it
it
was-
was 8 or
yeah.
something like that. Like some,
So it
it
came
wasn't
to,
10,
like-
and it was. I don't think it was as low as 3, but it's.
It came to like 3 or 4 days, and that's it. It's anarchy. So, like, what I was thinking about that too is like the one thing I noticed when we were watching Travel with the Wise Guy, that coach that's in Wichita, runs around everyone looking at small towns. What I found interesting in his videos is that there are so many museums. We'd have to have energy and electricity and internet to actually, get the access to it again. But his videos have shows where there's museums with old ancient tractors and stuff and old equipment. And I was telling other people, it's like, I know at least in Kansas, if the shit hit the fan, if we were nuked and we went back to the Stone Age, we can go back to these museums like here and bring those back out and start because we have them preserved. So it's not just here. There's here we have one. Somewhere else in the West Kansas, South Kansas. There's other towns in Kansas that have preserved these museums of old equipment that we could use against steam engine fucking tractors. Can you believe that? They actually use steam engine tractors.
Yeah, Brightburn. Brightburn.
Yeah.
Brightburn, Kansas. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So that's really that's information knowledge is being preserved. And when we get to the point where we get to the like humans and getting to our technology, I definitely think that right now the way I see humans looking at chimpanzees, how we take their DNA and see how they're related to us, and we teach them English and they teach them English and sign language and all that stuff. I think it's what the aliens are doing to us. I definitely, the next one, the last where he gets before Homo, like that
No homo.
That one. How do you explain the 23 pair of chromosomes, dude? That doesn't make any sense to me. The thing that this is the argument that I'm still struggling with. If the cosmic God makes whatever it is, makes the cosmos, it is what it is. No choice. It is predestined.
Illusion of free will.
Right. Okay. I'm 50-50 on that, right? Now, if that's true, how do you explain the mod that happened in the 24 to 23 pair?
It was destined to be.
Okay, but still has to have an explanation. So if God did it, how? If not, I don't think it was God. I don't think it was the cosmic God. I think it was aliens that fucking did it.
So do the aliens have free will then?
Well, the aliens created us. Remember, and it goes back to that one phrase I told you about the Brazil, when the aliens said, I feel sorry about you because you have no idea who you are and your potential. Because they're the motherfuckers who made us, maybe. That's what
You're
that's
gold harvesting apes. You guys don't realize you could be operating at like 99% efficiency and harvest all the gold in like a few months.
Yeah.
What did you?
So that's what I'm saying. So you lost your tooth too?
We got 30 seconds till the 2-hour mark. I think we need to just fucking throw a bow on this motherfucker
I guess,
before
yeah.
we
Are
just
you
kill
okay?
before we kill each other.
No, this was a good one because I think this was really funny. This was a funny one.
I was saying,
but
yeah, we need to
those
get
are the
the
things
gold.
I'm thinking about. Like, dude, there's something here,
Yeah.
and I see the link to the Bigfoot. I see the stoned ape theory where that happened, and then now we're getting into, and now you're saying like the monkeys, they have the wee-wees, the monkey wee-wees, and
wee-wees.
the emotions and all that were like them. So like there's something definitely.
Horny little murder apes.
I don't, and then of course, and then the chimpanzee war, the Gombo chimpanzee war, like in 73, 4 years that happened. That is a small version of what we do.
Yeah, I think
It's insane.
warfare has existed long before humanity. We're just the ones who have been able to wield it most effectively.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yep.
that's a terrifying thing because what we see in chimpanzees is us, ancient. That's us too. What we see in what chimpanzees do.
They rip each other's dicks off.
Yeah. Okay. Back there, the bonobos. Almost forgot about.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay, the bonobos. This is the problem with the bonobos. They're female led. Okay, that's your first problem.
Gulp.
Yeah.
All right, YouTube.
Now that's the problem. They're female oriented led, I believe, and they kind of rule. But but they're lovers, not fighters. But if the male falls out of line or what gets punished, because they do punish each other, they bite their fucking privates off. Like
They turn them into eunuchs?
Yep.
Holy shit.
And that's the law. That's like their tribe, their law. That's the way they live. These bonobos are destined to be extinct,
They
and
keep biting each other's dicks off.
because they're remember watching the devastation of all the ancient
Yeah.
in Europe. We saw that one too before we saw the movies.
Europe's about to fall prey to the bonobo effect.
Yes, that's the problem because the what I think happened. Do you remember we talked about the Bronze Age collapse, right? I think the Yamnaya out of the bringers of the Bronze Age and the Blue Eyes out of the north of the Black Sea, when they spreading into India and India into Iran and into European language, they ran through and they fucked everything up in the Middle East, the Levant, and just fucked everything up. And then they basically raped and pillaged and basically went back. That there the what did you tell them, the Assyrians, like they mixed and fucked their shit up and then mixed with them. They did this. They did the kind of things what the Vikings did later on. When the Vikings came across, like thousands of years later, they mated with the hierarchy, the aristocracy, basically like the kings and queens and all that. They mated with them because they knew that they were important, and so they mated with them. They were strong enough to be able to do that. That shit happened with the Vikings in Sicily. That happened in Italy. Happened in the Byzantine Empire too. So before that, so when the Yamnaya did all that, they just wiped everybody out. That's what I see. All these links, they're the ones who did this. They wiped out. And then I showed him. Now you understand. Like they wiped out entire male populations. I think the problem was. I think that the inhabitants of Europe before the Yamnaya came were female led. And the reason why is because there's nothing male drawn anywhere. except for Lion Man. The only thing that was left behind on the walls covered in, it was the Venus sculptures. The little Venus sculptures. It's basically like a little chubby girl. Has her big titties and big hips, and then it kind of siphons off of her head and her body, but it was like femininity, and it actually means maybe fertility, right? You don't see any penises anywhere. You don't see any
They didn't
males.
have any dick sculptures
Right.
anywhere, and I'm mad.
You don't see any of that. So I think because they're female led, and that's probably what led to basically when they came through, they ran and fucking killed all the men off, and I think that's what led to that. And so the bonobos are the same way too, and that's what Turd Flinging Monkey says too. He brought up the bonobos. The bonobos are yes, they're lovers, and I think we're more like them. Like no, they're
Yeah, no, they're
Not good.
basically they're trying to enshrine in law in Britain the thing they already do, which is the women are wonderful phenomenon where they get less lenient or they get more lenient sentencing.
Yep.
This happens in the United States as well,
Yep.
anywhere, because there's intrinsically more value to being a female because you produce the next generation.
yeah, and it's fucked up because that's so stupid because one female with 100 men can't reproduce a nation. If you have 100 females with one man, you can reproduce a nation. You can totally do that. So the idea that when they talk about peacocks, like dimorphism and all that, we're talking about that. Peacocks. What's the reason why peacocks are? It's like it seems like though it always seems like though when it comes to the animal world, the male is the more prettier one. The female is always the darker toned one and the smaller one, not as elaborate or pretty as the male. A lot of the animal kingdom is like that, but for the females, it's not. So I was like, what is it for us though? I think it's both.
I think it's
both.
an evolutionary pressure on both ends, but it's like in this instance, it's a pressure exerted from the female selector side.
I think there's an equal amount of be chosen on both sides, but I think it leans more towards men. And not only that we can last longer. Oh,
I think it's screen went to sleep.
I think we can last longer as far because men can produce children to their 60s or 70s.
Allegedly, I still think it's geriatric beyond that point.
But like my grandfather, for example, was having kids when he was in his 60s, and his wife was 35 years younger than him, and they're still around. That's true. I agree with that. But a man can still do that. A female cannot do that.
Yeah, there's not a chance.
There's not a chance in hell they can do that. And so there's
Empty egg carton JPEG right here.
yeah, because their eggs once they hit 30, that's it. It starts going
The
back.
JPEG.
Yes, and they can still have them after 30. You're pushing it. You're putting risk to the mother. And I would think maybe in the past when they were farmers, they had kids in their 40s, and those kids came out okay because there wasn't poison in the food.
Yeah, there wasn't as many
Yeah.
environmental toxins at play.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of that. So so those are the things that I'm seeing, like all that. Yeah, I think we'll stop right there because we got there.
We've been running long.
Yeah, sorry. I'm delusional a little bit
it's
because I haven't eaten.
delirium.
Yeah, so
And the tooth being pulled.
that video that he was talking about is from Extinct Zoo, so I could get you the video for it. So the video link.
Eat the tooth. Eat the tooth.
Yeah,
Eat the tooth.
okay.
Eat the tooth. Eat the tooth.
All right,
eat the tooth.
all right. Anything? Anyone
Oh
want
yeah,
to shout out?
anything to
anything?
shout out? You guys got anything to shout out?
No, my tooth.
I
feel better though.
Yeah, Soggy Hog.
Yeah, that's his at Soggy
Yeah,
Dog on
that's
Twitter.
that's my ad, yeah.
Yep. He's the one who does all the editing.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yep.
this guy is a
I just
bitch.
talk about Helldivers all day.
I got nothing to say.
All right.
Lisa no